During the pandemic, most of the businesses here in Silverrun Forest shut down. Can we get them all up and running again? This is my story to rebuilding Silverrun Forest. Well, hello and welcome in, everybody. We are here on Silverrun Forest here at Eddie's Auto Works, and we got to get some equipment because we are trying to rebuild Silverrun Forest. As you can tell by that short little intro there, this town kind of went downhill and we got something to rebuild. Now, what do we got to rebuild? Let's look at that. Pretty much all the productions need to be rebuilt. Old Sawmill up here on the north side. We even have the paper factory here, the Boatyard here. Then in town, we have the barrel factory, the art accessories factory, the shingle factory, pet accessory factory, flooring factory, furniture factory, and the wood turner. But that's not it. The last thing we definitely want to do is build the roller coaster. Now, whether we do that last or first, that is up in the air, but that is one of our tasks to get done this series. Now, there is also the mine shaft here. Can't exactly buy that. It's already bought. It's ours to use. Let's go ahead and advance past that and build the iron furnace somewhere. Why not? Those are our goals. We got $300,000. If y'all want to follow along and attempt this yourself, that is exactly why we have $300,000. I came in on start from scratch, paid off the loan. Usually you come in on start from scratch, you got $500,000, but I ended up paying off the loan. Somewhere in here says that. Nope, it doesn't say it, but oh well. I paid off $200,000 loan, put us at $300,000. Don't know why it's not in here. Either way, that's why I'm at 300. For us to make some money, we're going to need to either do contracts, buy some land, and start doing a bunch of logging, or I don't know, I guess go hunting down some collectibles, but I'm not going to do the collectible route. That's probably a little too easy. Y'all can if you really want to. If I come along them, I'm going to grab them. We're going to go ahead and start with buying some land, of course. I don't know exactly which one I want to buy. Yeah, I probably got a little bit of idea. We're going to stay away from the farmland for right now because that's not going to make us fast money. We need to make some fast money. We're going to go with field or farmland 36 here. Not exactly a field, but farmland 36 for $115,878. Ooh, that's all gone down. Now it leaves us with $184,000. I don't exactly got any rules against leasing or not leasing. I'm just going to be leasing a bunch of equipment. Let's see exactly what we got in here. Definitely going to need a lot of forestry equipment. That's for sure. Now we'll go ahead and start with not this. You know, that's just $500,000. I'm thinking, hey, let's lease it now. We're actually going to start with this truck here, a little bit different. We're going to start with this and a chainsaw. So my rule with using auto load is as long as I got some way to load it manually myself, I will use the auto load. And this just come with a crane, so which means I can load it myself. I'm just using the auto load to save me some time. But I could buy this. I'm actually really tempted to buy this. I got the land. I don't want to pay a lease payment. Let's actually buy it. This is crazy. I can't believe I'm doing it actually. Down to $4,121 now. Looks like we gotta get a chainsaw of some sort. And $1,000 chainsaw is now ours, I believe. Nope. Wait. Yep, there it is right there. Wait a second. I guess I already had a chainsaw because that price in the top looks about the same and I don't see any negatives there. Let's jump in our new vehicle here. I don't know if I've ever actually used this, but we got land, we got a truck. Now let's get some logs, get those sold. Now that truck behind us does hold 6.5 meter links. I'm not gonna worry about getting it to 6.5 meters. I'm going to try to shoot right around 6 and then get those sold off. Now, of course, I got a little thing somewhere. Wait a second, where did it go? Okay, it's in the help menu there. I can see 6 meters. Might even be able to snap it at 6 meters. It has been a while since I cut down some trees. There we go. Yep, I can change that desired length to 6 meters. A little orange thing pops up right there. It even snaps right to it. That is amazing. I like that. And then we will continue on down. Hopefully it snaps again, and it does. Ooh, that is amazing. I believe that's a forestry helper mod that does that. I like it. Now our little drop here is 3.5 meters. No big deal. We'll take that with us. But one tree down, couple pieces. Let's keep going at it. Got us a full load of logs here. Not exactly sure how many trees those are, but I got to remember to look at that mini map down there because that train will take you out. Oh gosh, no. Stay upright. There we go. Got it. Now, but like I was saying, that train will take you out. I remember doing that a lot when this map first came out. Now, ever since this map did come out, I wanted to do a series like this where I kind of built everything up. And to be honest with y'all, I've actually started it up like 2 or 3 times. So hopefully this is the one that gets out there and I actually start posting and make some progress on. But for right now, we only got one sawmill we could deliver these logs to. That's because the other one is shut down. We actually got to buy it, and that might be our first big purchase because it's going to make us a little bit more money being able to make other stuff besides selling logs by themselves. But for right now, we're heading over to this sawmill if we can actually make it there without flipping over. It's a close one. It definitely is a close one. This is overpacked a little bit over the top there. Somehow it just kept loading in there. It did not say it was full. That's really surprising to me. Usually it will say, hey, it's full, it can't take anymore, but it just kept going. Now with this being packed up so high, I don't know if it's all going to sell off or not. I should probably unload it. Let's just give it a try, see what happens here. First sold logs. We are on hard economy, by the way, because I did come in from scratch and did not change anything as far as settings go. There we go. Sold that off for $20,599. Now that is some really good money. Really, really good money. I'm starting to second guess. Am I actually on hard mode? Hold on one second. Let me check that. Yes, I'm on hard. I got it on 2x speed scale. I don't know. I want to try to speed it up a little bit. Maybe I'll put it on 10 and leave it there. Not sure yet. Maybe I'll back it down to 1. But either way, we got $24,704. Still got plenty of trees on our land to cut. Well, let's go over there and continue cutting away. One of my series that actually went all the way from start to end was the 0 to $100 million challenge over on No Man's Land. And I had a lot of questions about how I was dealing in these trees so easily. There's actually a certain few that you can actually do that with, and most of them here on Silverrun Forest are going to be that way. But you just get on top, put it straight like that, and cut all the way down. Just hold down the cutting button as you're walking. Now you got to be careful cutting through another tree because it crosses over like that. But pretty much that's it. Yeah, I had a lot of questions about that. I'm surprised a lot of people did not know about that. And there are a few trees, like I was saying, that you have to cut the limbs off of. And actually, I think this might be one right here where you got to cut the limbs off of. Yes, it is. It allows you to cut the limbs off. This will not de-limb. If I go down it like this, I will actually have to cut the limb off like this right here. Let's see if I can do it real quick. Bam. Now, as far as that, I don't like dealing with those. I may end up just leaving those and removing them with a stump grinder or some sort of thing like that. Not sure yet. Either way, I'm going to make it an easy way of getting rid of them because I am in a hurry. Now, as far as what am I going to do with this area, I'm honestly not even sure exactly what all I'm going to do here yet. Probably put in some sort of factory production. There's definitely going to be some sort of greenhouse that does tree work. That way I don't have to continually cut down trees all the time. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be cutting down a lot of trees. There's no doubt about that. Whole lot of trees. And I guess there's a little counter thing that tells me how many trees I count down. Cut down, not count down. But we can take a look at that at the end of the series. I'm sure it's not going to be as much as a lot of people do, especially if you try something like this. Realistically, you'll be cutting down a lot of trees. I do not understand this. It looks like they might have took the limit away. Oh, wait, no, there it is right there. Loading area is full. Man, because that is a lot inside there. It's just going higher and higher. I didn't think it'd ever stop, but nope, it did. There we go. Let's go get this sold off. Got a little bit more on the ground, but I think I'm going to use this for something else as long as that contract is available. You may notice I did pump that speed up to 5x speed, trying to get it going a little more with that time rolling over. There might be a contract out there I could do, but I got to remember to take these corners a little slow or I'm going to flip over. Surprisingly, we had no issue selling it all off last time. Let's see if it all sells this time, and looks like it did. Now $22,110 up there in the top right, sold, bringing us up to $46,795. Ooh, what am I going to do with all that money? I'm going to spend it, that is definitely for sure. Before I get too far, let's go ahead and pull over a little bit right here off the side of the road, turn those hazard lights on because I don't want anybody to hit me. What are the buttons? There they are right there. Had to figure out what the controls was for that. We're going to take a quick peek into the contracts. Now there is a few that's tree related. I'm not going to worry too much about the harvest, cultivating, fieldwork ones. Maybe I'll get into a little bit of fieldwork later. We'll see what these productions require. I'm going to try to provide everything for these productions that we're going to fire up and get going. I'm going to try to provide everything myself. Self-sufficient, try to. Not exactly a rule, I guess, but try to. We'll see exactly where that goes and see if I actually do it. This is what I was looking for. I was looking for this tree transport one. Transport 19 trees to the southern sawmill. Now, I believe that's 19 6-meter length trees. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Accept that. It's going to pay us $10,000. Wherever that is, I guess I should have stayed in this menu here and check it on the map. Where are you? Y'all probably already saw it and just looking at me like, it's over there. Wait, where is it? I really am not seeing this. I did accept this, right? Okay, it says it's active. Transport trees to the sawmill in the south to get paid. Be careful not to damage them, as any damage will be deducted from your pay. Where is this? It should be flashing on my screen right now. Like this map right here should be flashing somewhere where this is, but I'm not seeing it. Looks like it might have messed up, might not be working. Oh no, I guess let's cancel it. We'll leave that as a failed one. Now there's a dead one. Go out there, cut down the marked 15 trees. Don't want to waste my time with that. What I was going to do there was actually send a driver up there to pick these up. I would pick them up, then send a driver back while I'm cutting down trees. bushes. So it's going to be something a little passive in the background. A little passive, not much. Just a little easy way to make some money. But looks like it's not working, so not going to worry about that. We're just going to go back to cutting down some trees. Not too bad for me. It is taking some time, quite a bit of time actually. But I just get to turn on some music, listen to some music, cut some trees down, cut them 6 meters, load them up, haul them over. But I'll see y'all in the next cell. There sure are a lot of bushes out here, and they are really causing a problem for me as far as cutting this down to 6 meters. Now right here, no problem at all, but once I start getting into the bushes, it's actually kind of hard for me to see this little purple part that pops up, and then I actually got a cut on it. I got a little bit of a better angle this way, but this next cut's going to be kind of hard to do, possibly. Oh, hey, there it is. Got it, barely. Now, it's working out okay, but they are really in the way, so I'd like to get them removed, but to get them removed, we're going to need a mower and then something to pull that mower. And it just made me think, hey, I should probably get a skid steer, because that is actually a route I never really go, but there are some rocks on this map you can actually crush up and remove, but you need a skid steer for that. So that's definitely a different route I'm probably going to go. Let's go ahead and load up everything I got here. And probably not going to be a full truckload, get it sold off, and then see how much room we've actually made already. This is actually a lot more than I thought I had, but some of it is dead wood, so dead wood does not pay the best of price. And I did have a few leftover pieces over here we're going to grab. But my predictions of it being like a half full truck, trailer, whatever it is, that's kind of out the door because it's full. So that's great. Let's go make another $20,000. Right around 20. No, stop! Train, stop! We're supposed to load on you! I'm actually really glad it doesn't make me load it all up on there. I mean, that would be cool. I just don't have that much time. I really want to do a realistic series. I just don't have that much time to play with how much I actually work. So there we go. We'll sell that off for $21,532. Maybe one day if I can actually do this full time or something, or I just want to take the time to make a realistic series and only release maybe one every week or two videos wise, yeah, then maybe I can, but it's not looking good with my current schedule. Either way, we got $68,314 in the top right. Let's see how much room we made over there so far. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I'd like to remove those bushes, and that is something we're going to work on. I can also see some rock boulder things sticking up right there that's going to need to get removed, and that's pushing me more towards, hey, let's get a skid steer and a skid steer mower. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 2 of rebuilding Silverrun Forest. Now, this is our land here we own. Got quite a bit of it cleared out. Good amount. There's a lot more I could definitely clear out, but I think I got enough cleared out to where I want to build something on this land to make us some more money. But first, we got all these bushes in the way, and I want to go ahead and get them removed. Not necessarily the easy way, but more of the correct way. Someone did comment in episode 1, can't remember who it was, but I do remember reading it, that I should just use the terrain paint tool to remove it. So let's take a quick look at that if you don't know what I'm talking about or what he was talking about in that comment. We'll go over to landscape, go to painting, and then this painting tool right here will remove the bushes. Let's see here, we'll go just grass ground. So that's how it works. Works out great, does a good job, and it actually cost me nothing. It says $2 down there, but I got free landscaping on. And I don't exactly want to do it that easy of a way. I was wanting to actually mow it all up, do it that way. Now, I do have one rule with universal auto load, or auto load in general. If I have a way of loading it, I'll use it. So if I have a mower, I technically have a way of removing these bushes. I guess I could use that paint tool. Well, let's go ahead and look at getting a mower. We only got $68,314 right now. Let's see what we can get with that. Of course, first thing I'm going to check is the sales items, and whoa, I was not expecting this. There's an actual skid steer on sale. Ooh, not much of a sell though, $30,000. Let's go ahead and buy it. I think it's a great investment. I mentioned I never go this route, so I want to try something different. That's what I try to do with every series, something a little different, a little newer to me, something different for y'all to see, blah, blah, blah. We'll buy this for almost $31,000. I had to end up installing a few new mods here. I didn't necessarily need this implement mover for the skid steer, but it sounded pretty good late game. But I do need this skid steer mower. I didn't have one. Let's go ahead and purchase this thing right here. I like the colors. I'll leave it. Not going to do anything crazy with the colors, but that's $3,100, and that is now ours. We have our skid steer. We got our mower. Now we got some bushes we need to remove. I'm also a little disappointed because while I was looking for this mower in the mod hub, I realized there are some cheaper skid steers out there, and I missed that opportunity big time. But oh well. Instead of using the paint texture tool, you can also use the grass tool, lay down some grass along here, and it will remove the bushes. And that's actually what I'm going to go ahead and do most likely. I don't know. I mean, I got the equipment to do it. To save time, I'll just do this real quick, and that way it doesn't seem like cheating, right? Now, if you right click, it will just come straight up remove it like that, but I'm not going to worry about that. Now, as far as mowing it and keeping the grass, I don't have any use for that right now or need to do that. We're really focusing more on the whole lumber work of this in this episode here. Don't know if I said it already, but I definitely want to get some lumberjacks in. So let me get all these bushes removed, see about putting a building in over here to possibly hire some lumberjacks. Now, it's going to be a little different than what I've done in the past, but it's going to get the job done. I guess I had it on 0 times speed, change that over to 5 times speed. This is what we're looking like right here. And the reason reason I went with the skid steer mainly was because of rocks like this. I could remove those rocks, but I got to have the attachment that only goes on a skid steer. Now, yes, I didn't actually go through and mow all this, but save me some time, right? Let's see about putting in some production here. Only $34,000 left. Might not be enough for what I want to do. Now, in the past, I've used something called Lumberjack mod. It's PC only. It's on a website. It's very hard to find because there's a very popular mod called Lumberjacks mod with an S. One's got an S, one doesn't, so it's a little hard to find, and it is maybe a little cheaty. It makes a lot of wood really fast. We're not doing that. We're going to stick with the ones out of the mod hub. We got this wood production medium. We also got this wood production right here. Now, I don't know if I want to go that route or find a different one because there are some other ones in here. We have a tree nursery here for about $10,000, and then after that tree nursery is something else we could use, and that is this large timber plantation right here. Now, after putting those both on this small plot of land I have here, I realize this might not be enough land. Might not be enough at all. Let's go ahead and remove a couple more trees over here in this direction. Let's get that removed. It's only $20,000 for both those. We have that money, but I'm going to go ahead and remove the trees over in this direction right here, get that taken care of, clear up some land here, and try to put those along the train tracks right here in this direction. I think that's a pretty good idea. Got all the logs picked up that was over there that I cleared out, which is quite a bit of room. Hopefully it's enough, and I thought I had a lot more deadwood on here. I think 2 or 3 of the trees was deadwood, which unfortunately, if you didn't know, deadwood does not pay very good at all. But after looking at this full back end load here, whatever it would be called, after looking at this full load here, it's actually looking like it might be a pretty good payday. Now, there are a lot of small pieces in there, as you might be able to tell. That's what a lot of the trees was. Small ones, some deadwood, not very much big, good ones, but ran right into that fence. Let's go ahead and get in here, get it sold, see how much money we actually make, and then, of course, spend that money. Got our full load right there. Let's go ahead and sell that if I can find the trigger point. I'm hitting R over and over again trying to find it. I guess I'm not finding it. There it goes. Found it. $18,377. Now, usually those prices were up over $20,000, but like I mentioned, a lot of small pieces and a lot of deadwood in there, and I guess that proves with how much we made there. But we're up to $52,000, and that's actually a lot more than I thought I'd have at this point, and looking like we might only need to spend about $20,000 for these productions, but that's just for the productions, not for the items that need to go in those productions. Now, I did say I'm going to try to be as self-sufficient as possible, but a lot of these items that go into this production will probably require me to buy them from the store, which is fine. I'll buy them from the store, move them over there to the production, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Now, once it gets to be a larger operation, then I'll probably look at doing a bulk buy and then using some sort of distributor and hire a worker to move it around, possibly. First thing I'm going to start with is the tree nursery. Now, there is a rock right here. You might be able to see it. One over here, well, 2 over here. Actually, 3. There's a third one right there. But if I don't have to remove it, I'm not going to remove it. Let's go ahead and get it placed in kind of even with the railroad tracks. Doesn't have to be up against the railroad tracks, but I kind of want it to be placed where that rock is. And then I'll put the next production on the other side of it, if it will fit. This is the next part of that production chain. It's going to be the timber plantation. Let's go ahead and just drop that in right there. Of course, quite a bit of gravel came in. I like it. Let's leave it. I'll make a nice little gravel path heading up in this direction off this little dirt road right here. I believe I got it all set up, taken care of pretty well. Let's go ahead and look into the production, see what all we need. I can't remember. I did use this on the 0 to 100 million series, but like I said, can't remember. Now, there's an item here I could possibly be 100% self-sufficient from, which is the manure. Now, I believe there's a way to do seeds production also. Some mod out there, but not happy. We are going to need to get some seeds at the bare minimum, but if we get some manure and herbicide to go with that, it's going to give us a better boost to the tree sapling production. And those tree saplings will go to the next production, the timber plantation. And those tree saplings by themselves will make some wood and some wood chips. But once again, if I add some manure and herbicide, it's going to boost that production a little bit. You can see those numbers right there. So let's just start with what we got here. And honestly, we got to start with getting some sort of trailer to move this stuff. And they're different trailers. Back in here at the sales items, kind of looking for a pickup truck. Now we do have 2 tractors here. I could lease one, maybe. I don't know. That might be a pretty high leasing cost if I go with this Voltra. So I'm not going to go that route. Let's go ahead and look new, maybe lease something, but I think I might be able to get a nice cheap pickup truck with a bed on it. That's going to do the job for at least the manure, and then get a little trailer to pull behind for the herbicide, or just do some pallets. I had to back out a little bit there and look around for some mods, looking for a truck that's kind of cheap and can do what I want it to do, but I should have just looked at the back of this truck because I guess I could hook a trailer up to it, and that might actually save me quite a bit of money. Now that I'm thinking about this, heading over the shop saying this out loud, I realized I probably should have installed some more trailers, not trucks. Well, let's take a quick look at the trucks. Maybe I will get one for a pretty good price. Not sure. Hopefully there's a new one on sale. It is looking like a trailer is going to be the best route and cheapest route for right now. Now I'm going to get this one here that has auto load on it, and I will use the auto load if I have a way of loading it. I don't have a way of loading it quite yet, but we'll go ahead and buy this for $9,000. Let's get a way of loading pallets up. And this is what I'm talking about. Get some pallet forks for the skid steer. Now I may load a couple of myself, may not. I need some seeds, need some manure, and need some herbicide. And now that I think about it more, I need another trailer for that manure. I think this little thing right here is going to get the job done. TLX 2020 tip-it trailer, 6,000 liter capacity for $4,500. We'll go ahead and buy that. Now I don't think I got a spot where I can actually buy manure on this map. Haven't looked yet. I'll look at that first, and then I'll have to put in a sell point if there's not one. Looks like there's no place to actually buy manure. I think I'm going to try this right here. Now I do not own this land over here where the shop is, but I guess I own the land behind it. And I want to get this really, really close as possible. That way I could still fill up on the shop side and simulate, hey, it's from the shop. Let's see if I can do it though, and let's see if it will actually work. Not exactly sure how much herbicide I need, but we'll go ahead and buy one of these containers that will hold 2,000 liters, and then we will buy a pallet or two of seeds. Probably need more seeds. That's only 1,050 liters of seeds. Probably a couple of these pallets will do the job. Look, Ma, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Ma. Look. Actually, not using the auto load right now. Don't know why. Every now and then I like to do stuff a little realistic, right? But let me get these things loaded up and we'll take them over to the production. And wow, we hit that trailer. And then, of course, we'll hook up to that trailer I just hit and then get some manure in it. This might be a little bit of a problem. Nah, I think I can make it work. Just got to go faster, right? Let's see if going faster actually does work. We'll lift it up fast, drive forward. And look at that, it actually did work. Got everything loaded up. Now all I gotta do is figure out where I unload it. There's an unload trigger right over there, but I believe that's just the manure, but I don't know. We'll see what happens whenever I drive over this. And then nothing's happened there, so let's drive over the one that has the actual unload trigger on it. Nothing is happening there either. This is not looking good. Looks like I'm unable to get in the first one. Let's see if it works over here, because this one does take herbicide and manure. Obviously, this is the manure part, and it does not seem to be working over here either. I've never actually moved anything over here manually, so that might be an issue. Oh well, I still got other ways I can get them in there. So I went ahead and used the Easy Dev mod to put the seeds and herbicide in there, and it spawned in these two things right here. Now I cannot pick it up, just part of the decoration to let me know, hey, it's in there. Now that's got me thinking, can I unload them here possibly? And no, it's looking like I cannot. Now maybe it just doesn't take pallets, maybe it'll take bulk items like the other trailer I got. Now of course herbicide will be a tanker type trailer. I'll have to give that a try at a later point, but I did end up putting this same amount right here into this production with the Easy Dev mod. Now what I'll end up doing is go ahead and deleting these pallets I got here. I already bought them, they're gone. This way is actually a little cheaper than buying the product through here because of a mess up with the mod or a mess up with mod conflicts I might have. I don't know. Either way, we got some of the stuff in here. We're going to need to put some manure in there to get it running at full capacity. Looks like we are successfully able to buy manure from this little buy station right here. Cost us $148. That stuff is pretty cheap. Now there is a trick with the multi-fruit buying station, which is that thing I got there. It's pretty cheap prices, I guess. I would say pretty cheap prices because I could buy this manure and sell it at a sell point and make a profit every single time. That's definitely something I'm not going to do. And it looks like the manure empties right in there. That part does work, and it's got me thinking, hey, will it work if I have seeds? Let's go buy some seeds and see if this tip point works, because that is really interesting me. I am a little worried this might drain my bank account, so let's see what happens here, because it goes really fast. 6,000 liters of seeds for $4,000 right there. A little bit better of a price than the actual pallets, and this might actually work compared to the pallets not working. There it goes. Looks like the seeds does offload here. Pallets is not an option, will not work. I can get some sort of tank trailer to run the herbicide around, and I'll just have to buy all my stuff through the multi-fruit buying station, which is cheaper. So I'm not going to complain too much about it. But let's make sure it's up and running. Got me thinking, hey, can I move the actual saplings from this production to the next one? I don't know. That's something we're going to have to figure out. This will run over here without the manure and the herbicide, which is what's going to happen. Now, the other one will run without manure and herbicide. It just needs the seeds to actually run. But I want the better yield. So now we actually officially, somewhat unofficially, unofficially have lumberjacks. They are going to be running these productions. Productions are turned on. Looks like it's going to cost me $120 a month over here, $120 a month out of this other one. Now that's not much money. I could put in some daily deductions as like $5,000 a month or something like that. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to play it the way these productions are designed, which is pretty cheap for workers. But let's see what happens. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 3 of rebuilding Silverrun Forest. Now, I gotta go ahead and start off with something that I'm probably gonna regret quite a bit. And that is one of the comments saying I should actually use the crane on this truck for the first time since I have not done it yet. And they just want to get a good laugh out of it, and there probably will be a good laugh out of it. So let me go ahead and cut down this tree here and give it an attempt. Got to cut down, cut up to 6 meters. Let's see if I can figure this out. I'm not sure how close I got to be. Oh man, it's going to be a little bit of train wreck. Let me figure out the controls first so I don't waste a whole episode trying to figure out the controls with y'all. Alright, so far controls doesn't seem too bad, and it looks like I can actually drive with the outriggers down, or whatever you want to call those. I think I'm used to calling them outriggers from military. Oh, okay, I got a boom that extends. I didn't realize that, so I guess I really didn't need to move that far forward. But let's give it a try, I guess. So I'm just going to go down with it right here. Extend that boom out a little bit. Try to pick up the center. I don't know exactly where it's cut. In reality, having it all in one pile would be a lot better, a lot easier. But I believe that might be the middle of the 6 meters. Let's go ahead and grab. Lift. Oh, nope, that ain't lifting. This is lifting. So not quite the middle, so it's leaning a little bit. So the thing is, with any of this log work and stuff, if you end up doing it multiple times over and over again, you'll get used to it. There's no doubt about that. I used to do a lot of this log work stuff on FS22 here whenever I first started playing, and I am going real slow with it. But I think that's good enough. Maybe I can open it up. I'm running out of room with the mouse. I need to change the sensitivity on some of these controls, but there we go. We got one in there. It works. It will do the job. I can tell you that right now. It will do the job. So there's that. I'm not going to keep doing that over and over again, but I know what you're saying. Let me load up rest this tree real quick. Not with this crane, obviously. I'm kind of in a hurry. It's 3:30 a.m. right now, and I got to be at work at 6. So I got to get this episode done. Let me get this loaded up, and then I'm going to show y'all something that is really easy for loading logs. I'm talking amazing. It is probably the easiest thing I have found that if you want to do it realistically, or if you're on console and have to do it realistically. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to buy it and actually give you an example, but it is going to be this right here. Part of the Platinum expansion pack that you would need to even play on this map, but you got the Volvo L200H high lift. That doesn't seem right. Hold on. Okay, that was not right. My bad. I don't know. Maybe that one will work out pretty good. But here's what I'm talking about right here. It's been a while since I've used it. And I think I've used it on my other channel somewhere in one of those videos a long time ago. I mean, I don't know. Maybe go over there and search Silverrun. You really want to see it in use. But L180H. And once I get enough money together, I'll probably buy this. And you'll get this. And on top of that, there is an attachment, which works amazing. It is this one right here, unloading grapple. Now, I guess that's really just for unloading, right? No, you can use it for picking up too, and I'll tell you right now, it is amazing. Gosh, you could grab so many logs with it so easily. It's unbelievable how easy it is to load, and I guess unload off of a trailer. But you usually don't need to unload. Now, besides showing all that off, I really want to try to get the production up and run full speed, full capacity, as far as the whole tree production. And that's going to take some money. So to make some money, we got to cut down some trees, get those sold off. So let me work on that a little bit. Maybe get a couple of loads sold off, because, I mean, we still got a little bit left on our land here. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do after I run out of trees here. I can technically go cut trees from anywhere, but that might be a little wrong. I don't know. So fun fact, if I ever decide to start a business and the insurance company decides to do a little background check on me and watch these videos, my insurance rate is probably going to go through the roof, because this happens a lot, unfortunately. Finally got over here with the full load of logs, and this is not going to look good, but there we go. Somehow I got this strapped in. Now, it's falling out in the middle of it auto strapping, so hey, it works out great. That's what I'm saying. Earlier on in the series, I'm like, man, they are really letting them stack really high in there, and there it goes, I guess. Let's go ahead and sell that off right there. Made $20,777, and that's going to take our total up to almost $27,000 in that top right. That's pretty nice. Now, there's one thing I want to try. I want to try one of those contracts again. Last time I tried it, that was whenever I first came into the game. Maybe everything kind of settled in, and it might work now. I don't know. Or maybe I got a mod conflict that's just going to completely mess it up. Either way, won't know until I try it again. Looks like we got another one over here. Farmland 14 tree transport. Okay, I'll try to remember that Farmland 14, even though it says up here Farmland 1. Maybe I could drive over there and find it without it being marked. I don't know. But Farmland 14, we'll go ahead and accept that contract. And I hate seeing this one that says failed. Can I collect that? Oh, I guess I can't collect it and it'll go away. Cool. Didn't collect anything. Now looking on the little mini map down there, I don't see anything flashing. Let's find Farmland 14 and drive over there. I'm assuming it's right here. We can go into the buy area, Farmland 14, right there. It's going to be along the road somewhere if it is actually working. Guess I'll figure it out. To save me a little time from driving all the way up here and being disappointed, I went ahead and flew over here. Yeah, I flew over here. I'm like Superman. Found it right here, so we are good. I'll continue that drive and, of course, pick these up with auto load. Got it all loaded up. We're going to head back to the South Sawmill. That's the only one that is technically open the way I'm playing this. I believe the other one is open if I actually want to sell there. But I'm going to say it's closed down because we're rebuilding Silverrun Forest. And these 3 logs on the back, yeah, just don't worry about how I got that loaded up there. They got it loaded up there and they're staying. There was only 3 left after loading, and I'm like, I am not making a second trip for those 3. So I got them up there somehow. And they're there. Now I got a feeling I'm going to tip over a few times, so let's see how many times I flip over. Oh, no, slow down. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it'd be that fast. I was thinking maybe around a corner. I wasn't even going around a corner. That was a straight shot down that hill. I think I remember what I used to do on this map, so I don't use cruise control very often. I mean, I guess I do, but the thing is, I usually on this map, if I'm driving a semi full of logs or something like that, I would set my cruise control option all the way down to like 5 or 10 miles an hour, and anytime I'd come up to a corner, I'd slap that cruise on real quick, and it would slow down to a manageable speed for a corner, because I would flip over a lot on these corners, especially with a load full of logs. And hey, we clear. I didn't even think about that. I wonder if I'll end up hitting anything though. Well, here's number 2. You know, just trying to make a corner, doing what, 5 miles an hour? And I'm stuck inside there. That's not good. Oh, I can still drive. Hey, maybe I can flip this over. Highly doubt it. It's not like a tractor. You know, tractors, you can actually do that pretty easily, flipping back over. If you do flip over on your side. Fun fact, if y'all didn't know that, but I'm just gonna sit here doing donuts around and around and around till I get this flipped over. Now, unfortunately, this series here, I do not keep the recording running all the time. I work the pause and play button quite a bit on my recording software, so I'll end up showing y'all after the incident happened. Unfortunately, I just don't have that much hard drive space to keep it running the whole entire time. But let's get this over here, get it sold off. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get money for the log sale plus the contract. That would be pretty cool. Wasn't exactly expecting money from the log sale, but now that I think about it more on this long drive back, doing really slow speeds, I don't know. Maybe I will. And we're about to find out. Let's see here. Sold that off, made $26 and sold wood. That is what I'm talking about right there. I'm so pumped up about that. Nah, I guess I don't get the money from it. But the contract is completed, and I'm assuming there was a little bit left over there. Gosh, I really wish I would have got the money from it. That would have been so cool. But no, collect $11,000. That is now ours. Maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not. Part of me wants to kind of set that up as an automatic thing. I'll send a driver up there, I'll load it myself, because the driver can't load it, and then I'll send a driver back while I'm cutting down trees or doing something else like that. That's my idea there. Mentioned it earlier on before. Don't know if I'm going to stick with doing that. Probably will. But either way, let's get back over there and try to get our productions up and running full speed. This is not enough money. This is only 1 load of logs that I did. I want to get more, but it's getting towards the end of the night, end of the day, end of the month, whatever you want to consider it. First thing I want to try is, can I move tree saplings manually from here to the next production? That way I don't have to pay any distribution fees or costs like that. So I'll come in here, try to check out some tree saplings. I'm assuming this is probably a partial pallet, 28 of them. I don't know exactly how much goes on a pallet. Ooh, spruce, I can pick. I did not know that was an option. Okay. Oh, that's how it goes. So yeah, I could definitely move those pretty easily with a tree planter thing, as far as moving 1 pallet at a time. And looks like it might be a full pallet. And it is light enough, I guess, for me to pick up. For some reason, I'm able to pick up 280 kilograms. I did not realize that. I don't have super strength on. Maybe they're just built that way. I know some productions they'll actually do that. Well, no, usually whenever they do that, they actually have the weight under that 200 kilogram. I'm not sure. Maybe I made an adjustment to the Lumberjacks mod, something I can't exactly remember. But we're going to carry this over here for right now instead of using the skid steer. See if this actually works. I got a feeling it's not going to. I'm kind of worried about that. And, oh wait, no, it's emptying. I see it. There it goes. It is working. It's working great. So I can even use my trailer to auto-load and bring them over. Let's make sure this is up and running. That's the main thing I want to do this episode. Get this kind of up and running full speed. That means I got to have it completely packed full of all the extras, which is manure, herbicide. Now completely packed full, that's kind of debatable. But it looks like we are out of manure and herbicide over here. Never put any in. Let's go ahead and start with that. Got the trailer hooked up already. We're going to go buy some of that manure and herbicide, and I need a different trailer for herbicide now that I think about it. Actually, you know what? I think I know how to get herbicide over here from something else. I believe part of the issue with that mod, or not part of the issue, but part of the requirement with that mod is you have to have the ICB pallet fix or something like that. There's a different mod it makes you install, and it's something to do with ICB pallets, I believe, which is those big tote ones. So let's just start with manure right here, and then we'll look at that in a second. Well, I guess I was getting my letters mixed up. I think I was, but it's called IBC Tank Fix Mod. Here it is right here. Got the nice little red tank liquid hose thing. This is the one I tried to buy last time, base game 1. Let's go ahead and buy one of these, see if that actually works. I guess I'll take the chance on it. And whoa, does it cost more? 2,400? No, 2,400. Okay, I was like, you guys gonna charge me more? Come on. But no, we good. We'll buy one. We'll take the skid steer, take it over there, see if it works. I know this may come as a shock to a lot of y'all, but yeah, I do some stuff realistically every now and then, and I'm trying to do it a little more on this series here. And I know some people have already commented saying something about my trailer. That trailer I just used to move the manure. It doesn't got an unreal capacity on it, at least not yet. I don't think I'm up into a larger operation where I need that quite yet, so I'm not going to worry about it too much yet. But let's see if this actually works over here. I got a feeling it should work over here. And it is. It is emptying out in there. Oh, I'm so excited. So I can actually move this stuff myself. Last time, y'all don't remember, I had to use the Easy Dev mod. But yeah, let's get this emptied out in here. That means it's up and running, full speed, full capacity. Now, there's not a lot in here, but that's going to take a little while to do. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 4 on our rebuilding Silverrun Forest. And it is getting dark, a little dark out here, and I don't have a place to sleep. So let's go ahead and get some sort of place to sleep. And in the fashion of keeping up with this map and what it has to offer, I think I might go with what they offer as far as sleeping. There is a bus, but I don't know how I feel about that, because look at that, $17,500. Yeah, it's not looking like I'm going to probably do that. Let's find something a little bit cheaper. I mean, I'd like to do it, but costs way too much, especially compared to a $500 tent that we could use for quite a while, because I just want to kind of like put it up out of the way inside this area right about here probably. That's looking pretty good to me. I think I can make a nice little permanent-ish house here. Have a nice tent for me to sleep in. It looks like the ground messed up a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that. $518 for that tent. Ooh, that's a nice tent, but I don't know, $518? Well, looking at the size of this and looking at all the stuff it comes with, I would like to think, hey, that is really, really worth it. We're going to sleep till 8 a.m., and as we're sleeping here, I can still see course play on there. And I do got that in a weird area. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but this episode here, I really, really want to get that sawmill. That old sawmill. If you don't know what I'm talking about this one all the way up here on the north side of the map, old sawmill. You know what? We'll jump over there to get a better look. This one right here. I mean, it looks all old, beat up, and oh my gosh, can you go inside there? Wow, that... Hold up. Oh yeah, I guess you can. I did not know that. That is pretty cool. Oh, and looks like it's rolling out stuff too. Ooh, well, I mean, nothing's obviously on it, but there's some animation to it. That's pretty cool. Guess I really need to pay attention a little better. But now looking good, looking good. And hey, can I climb up that too? Gosh, I am really getting distracted. I got a lot of work to do to get this old sawmill. I believe it's about $250,000. We'll go ahead and look at, see how much it is. And yes, it is $250,000. Yeah, that's going to take a little while to get, because we're only at 34,000. So we're going to tab back over to this, because that's a lot easier. And I got a lot of trees to cut down. A lot. So let me get to it. While cutting down logs, I got a lot of time to think and a lot of music to listen to, but speaking of thinking and everything, now I realized, hey, maybe I should check on my production because I did just sleep through the night, and that's kind of where I'm at with it because it's all out of tree saplings. All out of tree saplings. So let's go ahead and get these loaded up, bring them over there, get them dropped off, and get it running. Now, this might run pretty fast. I don't know because we got 25,000 liters of wood already inside there. And you may notice I did remove the meadow grass, makes it a little bit easier to see everything that's on the ground. And I think that works out great. I'll put the meadow grass back in there, maybe, maybe not, don't know. Probably will. Make it look a little better, right? But I'm going to continue away with these logs, get some loaded up, get some sold off, and we'll see if we can get up to that $250,000. Now, also, another thing I was thinking of was, hey, should I save them to best sell time? I believe January is usually the best sell time for wood. I was going to look that up, and then I was like, hey, let me check on my production. And dealing with one fire at a time, right? Putting one fire out at a time. Got it. But no, got me thinking, save it, maybe. I don't know. Or it also got me thinking, maybe I can just bump it up to 10 times speed and just see where I'm at whenever I'm done cutting down a huge portion. We'll see what happens. Currently, we're in the month of September, looking over at the wood price fluctuation. We're actually at the lowest point for selling wood. Now, that's not good. I'm actually going to bump that speed up because every month moving forward now, it's going to go up all the way until February being the best month. I mean, why not? So let's bump that speed up a little bit. I'm going to set it at 30 times speed right now. We'll end up making more money for the wood that we do sell off whenever we get there. Also, the production's running over there. That will actually make me some pretty good money too because that's going to be running in the meantime. It's now November, a little after 9 a.m., and I got all the trees cut down that I wanted to cut down. What I mean by that is I laid down a little bit of grass paint on the ground and said, hey, this should be enough. Now, looking at this on the ground, not sure if it's going to be enough to get me to $250,000, but looking over to the left at this nice production, you can see it's actually starting to store some logs. That's actually pretty good. There's quite a bit inside here. Not sure exactly how much, but there is quite a bit. I'm thinking upwards towards like 100,000 liters maybe. But I'm pretty excited about that. Kind of call that my little reserve or something like that for right now. So first thing I'm going to focus on is selling off all the ones over here. And then, of course, the ones in storage. But we're not going to do it quite yet. Not in November. Let's wait till February best sell time. Might as well make the most amount of money out of it as I can. We're now in the month of February, and looks like March has a higher sell price, but I'm not going to wait around to that because we're already up there at a pretty good price. $1,089 at the sawmill, and that is where we've been taking our wood. So let's go ahead and jump over there. Now, the old sawmill does have a higher price, but it's not technically open, and I do got snow on the ground and $31,000. Now, I did mess up there. I just kind of slept through the months and didn't really pay attention to my productions because I kind of ran out of space. So a little bit of an issue here. 200,000 liters of wood inside here. I mean, that's a good issue to have, right? And we can actually look into this time-saving stock check mod and see that there's $220,000 worth of wood right there, just in that alone. That is just a little bit of an issue because I went ahead and decided, hey, let's go ahead and spawn out some of this wood over here, or I set it up on spawning automatically, and it gave me pallets. I was hoping it'd give me logs, but now I got to check those logs out each time myself. And it went pretty far in this direction, and it's got me wondering, will the logs go that far all the way over here? I don't know. Either way, let me get these out of the spawn point and then go ahead and load up on some of these logs. Now, I want to get the ones off the ground first, but with this being full, might as well go ahead and empty it out. I was going to save this for kind of a backup thing to make sure I got enough money, but we'll start here just to empty some out. After checking out these logs here and getting them loaded up, it actually got me thinking, hey, maybe pallets ain't such a bad idea because having to click on that each time and spawn it in over and over and over again, yeah, that's not looking like a fun thing I want to do. But let's see if we can get over there with no issue. And wow, this road looks amazing. I don't do much playing or driving in the snow on this game. Usually that's kind of like the months I sleep through. So seeing this here, that actually looks really, really cool. But I bumped the speed down to 5 times speed because I don't want the price to drop over and over again, which I think it's going to as the month goes on. I believe the price kind of dropped. No big deal. I believe we're going to get a pretty good amount of money, especially with this being a full trailer. Now, I say a full trailer, that's because it's really, really big logs. And, oh, no, don't flip over. Oh, okay, we're good. Got it, good. I'll learn how to drive one day. And today is not that day. First trailer selling off here, and that's going to give us $13,569. Wait, what? No, I thought that'd be more. Really thought that'd be more. Why was that so low? I guess that wasn't a full trailer like I thought it was. Let's see what I can get on a trailer of the stuff that I cut down, because that's really low. I was getting like $20,000 before, I thought. You know, going through picking these up here, or should I say auto-loading these up here. I was looking at it, I'm like, you know what, there's really no spruce trees here, and that is what I sold off last time around. Maybe there's a pretty good difference in value as far as what the tree types are worth, because there are a lot of different tree types on this map here. I believe there's a lot of different tree types. I think I got like 3 or 4 different ones as I was cutting down there. And there was even a few I just kind of like cut up and deleted because they weren't ones that would load into here automatically. You know, like the elm, and I think there's some dogwood, something, blah, blah, blah. Either way, let's see if this gets us over that $20,000. If not, maybe I should have sold it all off in that first month. For the moment of truth, here we go, $19,487. Wow. I am really disappointed, because it doesn't seem like the value of this wood has changed much from whenever I first started. And I started in August, but I don't know. I just don't know what happened there. Anyways, let's just keep at it, and hopefully I get up over that $250,000 I need for that sawmill. No hoping about it, we're definitely going to get there, and definitely going to get there this episode. So I'll see y'all for each one of those sells, because why not look at how disappointed I am every single time that sells off. You can hear the disappointment in my voice most likely. You ever see jousting on FS22? Because I think it's about to happen. Look at that, I got this nice long pole sticking out the side here. All I got to do is find a car to hit. I didn't actually plan on doing it, but the more I say it out loud, the better it sounds. Let's try it. Oh gosh. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but there's that. This may look a little different, and that is because I decided to just dump it out on the ground. This is actually 6 loads full on this truck right here. 6 of them. Now, I did think about getting a trailer, but oh well. Also, there is, I believe, maybe another trailer back over there on our land full, maybe. But let's go ahead and sell that off right there for $136,545. Now that brings us up to $201,000. So getting closer. I don't think I got quite enough on the ground, but we all know I got enough to hit that $250,000 as long as I sell it all off from the production. And let's go ahead and do that real quick. Looking out here on the ground now, I don't think I got a full trailer. No, it's looking like maybe half a full here. I keep saying trailer. I don't know what to call this. Let's see here. We'll just call it a truck, I guess. I'm sure I'll call it something else later on. But now this looks like about half a truck full right there. Not much, but this is the production I'm talking about. We're going to sell everything off inside there. Now, it would take a very long time to do that. It would. But I'm going to go ahead and set it up on automatic selling. I will lose some money there with the whole fee of automatic selling. Oh well, I think we're going to make enough and live. Going to speed up that time real quick and see what we get there. There we go. Don't know exactly how much that went up, but I'll slap a little number up there. And that's exactly how much it went up. How much we made off that. Now, $357,000 is our total. Let's jump over to that sawmill. Buy us the old sawmill. I am so excited for this. Ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep a few times driving there and cutting down some trees. I started this at 3 a.m. It's almost 5 a.m. right now. So $250,000 is gone. Looks like we were missing wood over here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with that wood that's on the ground. Now that we own this here, oh man, we're going to start making hopefully some good money. Hopefully. All the wood's going to start coming over to this production. I'm not going to sell off the wood directly anymore anytime soon. Now, I don't want to say anymore. It's probably going to happen eventually. And now this is what we got. This is looking good. This is amazing. Got the old sawmill. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 5 on rebuilding Silverrun Forest. And I am so excited we got this sawmill, but we don't quite got it up and running. We're missing materials. It says down there in the bottom right, materials missing. And that would obviously be wood, I believe. I say obviously, then I say believe. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, let's get some wood over here. And I want to up our wood production, automatic wood production that is, by quite a bit. That way we can keep that old sawmill fully stocked and running. And what is going on here? There we go. Okay, I guess I had to be completely stopped. But as far as getting wood over there, I can easily go ahead and set it up on distributing. And I'm going to do that soon. But first, I want to go ahead and sell some off. Not sell some off. I want to go ahead and take some over there with this truck. And that way we can actually see how it works as far as dumping them into the pond, and probably be the only time we do it unless I actually plant some trees nearby. Now, people have told me in the comments previously that I could easily use a yarder with nearby trees, and we'll probably look at that later, but to get those nearby trees, I need to purchase the land. I don't necessarily need to, but I mean, it seems like the right thing to do. I'm not going to go around stealing trees everywhere like I would normally do, right? Now, it has been a while since I have done this, and I don't think I've ever done it with a truck like this. Usually it's just a trailer I'm backing in, so I'm kind of worried I might end up stalling out my engine here. Now, there's another way I could do this, which is just automatically unload it. And oh, wait, getting a little too deep there. Do not drive too deeply into the water. I see ya, I see ya. Let's go ahead and do unload. Unload side is right, I guess. Let's see where that button is. Shift I. And that's probably not going to work. Oh, wait. Hey, there it goes. Loading in there automatically. It is working. You can see in the background there, it is loading in there. I wanted it to unload on the other side, but that works. Let's go take a quick look at that. Now, normally if you used to sell here, I believe you'd have to go over here and hit the sell button, but we're not selling here. We're actually using this wood to make something. You can see in the bottom right, it's going up, and ooh, that water is cold. Nah, I really couldn't feel anything. I'm sure I got some of y'all right. There we go, loading on up in there. Now, I don't think those are the actual logs I put in there. I think it's just doing its thing, you know. Obviously not the actual logs because these got snow all over it, which is pretty cool. I kind of want to follow this up in here. Don't do this in real life. Now, will it let me go inside here? No, it won't, but I can go around. Let's see if it's actually pumping out some products on those conveyors we saw earlier. All the way up here, it doesn't look like anything's actually moving around on the conveyor, which is fine, I guess. I mean, those logs moving on their own was already pretty cool for what Giants has been doing. And there's actually one complaint I do have about the snow on this map. My tire tracks are not tire tracks. There are no tracks at all as I'm driving through the snow. Normally I see tracks through the snow on all the other maps I've played on, but this one there's not. I don't know if that's a complaint or something really awesome because I'm not sliding around as much as I normally do in the snow. But down there in the bottom right, we got about 11,000 liters of wood in there, which is pretty good for just that little amount. Oh, hey, it's still loading in there. I see a couple trees down there in the water. One more tree going in. Hold on. Let's find out exactly how much we got in there. Well, looks like we got 12,590 liters of wood in here. Now it's going to end up making planks long, wood beams, and prefab wall. All those will eventually be needed to go to a different location, different production. That's why we're starting with this one first. But for now, those can just store until we get quite a bit to possibly sell off. Our tree nursery appears to be out of seeds, manure, and herbicide. That's kind of weird. It's completely out of all three of them. I'm kind of worried something might have messed up there. Well, let's go take care of that, get that all filled back up, and I'm not liking that at all. I'm going to go ahead and automate this stuff while I'm in here. We're going to go ahead and take the tree saplings, move them over with distributing. They're going to come over here to the timber plantation, and the wood over here is no longer going to be selling off. It's going to be set on distributing also. Now, wood chips. Storing wood chips. 10,000 liters. That's not much. We need to get some kind of storage building in for those wood chips and for actually storing lumber. Now, with those productions automatically distributing over, there is going to be a little bit of fee there associated with that, and I'll just pay that. Kind of like me hiring a driver or something to move it. I'm not sure exactly how much it is, but I believe the further the location is, the more it costs, which I guess would make sense for a shipment, right? Whoa, no, that was an accident. I actually just unpaused my recording and looking over to make sure it did unpause and ran right into those tree saplings. So it was probably bad, but guess what? We're still going to use them. What I was going to say and bring y'all back for was that this trailer here only holds 6,000 liters, and the production here holds 20,000 liters of each product, I believe. We can look at that. Oh, no, manure's 10, herbicide's 10. Ooh, good thing I didn't overdo it there, but 20,000 liters of seeds. Let's go ahead and get 3 trailer fulls over there. That'd be 18,000 liters. And from what I understand, if my math is correct, or if it's still correct, I remember I did the math on this one once before. It's been a while. But one of these tree nurseries can run 3 of those timber plantations as long as I got to run them at full speed. That would be manure and herbicide. So I got to figure out how to keep it running at full speed so I can get 3 of those up and running. That's what I'm going to do next, is get 2 more new timber plantations and of course get them fully stocked with what they need, which is going to cost quite a bit of money because we're already dropping and dropping. Turns out the soften tool here actually removes the snow, which is kind of good, I guess. I mean, I don't really like the snow being there too much. Trying to soften this stuff out and make it a lot smoother instead of a drop off. A lot smoother, but it's not working out too well in this one. But I think I did a pretty good job over here. Quite a bit had to happen. Ended up burying a rock down in here. Not that big of a deal though, as long as I can drive through it and it looks nice and smooth and I don't hit too many bumps with it, I guess, I'll be fine. I'm actually going to wait for all the snow to go away before I start putting in some sort of road like I do have for this one over here. I have a little road going up here, but I don't exactly want to add it right now. With all the snow here, it might make it a little more difficult for me, but I will drive through here if I need to. No big deal there. But it looks pretty smooth. Looks like it's going to work out great. Kind of going to be a big old loop. The idea is you pick up here with the raw materials, drop them into the timber plantations, come back out with the load of logs, and then just head up to the sawmill. That's the idea. We'll see if it works out, but of course, I do have to drive up through here, loading these up with the products they need. Getting kind of tired of using this big old truck here to haul around that little trailer, and I got another little flatbed trailer. So I took a quick peek into the used vehicles, and looky what I found. Right here, we got this Unimog. I really want this next 5557 AC, dash AC, I guess, but whatever. But the Unimog is going to do great for what I want it to do, and it's a lot cheaper. Don't know if I should waste my money on it, but I'm going to. Now, I don't really care about the capacity in the back and all that stuff, and whoa, I think I might be lagging. Hold up, maybe I won't go with this. Nah, we good, I was just hitting the wrong button. So no adjustments here. Well, you know what, there's $8,300 in extras. Let's figure out what those extras are. It looks like there's an engine set up. Upgraded engine possibly, or not, I don't know. Where is the free one? Right here, 125 horsepower, not much, but we're not doing much driving with it, and I want to save every little bit of money I can. That took off, I believe, $8,000. We got $300 in extras here. That's going to be this right here. We'll get rid of those extras, of course. I don't care right now. We'll add that stuff later, and we'll actually just keep this color here. $12,968. That is going to be ours. This is a little better for what I'm trying to do right here. Just need a little vehicle to pull around this little trailer. Now, I believe I could upgrade this trailer to hold a lot more, and I will eventually do that one day. But today's not that day. And also, that truck bed should be able to hold some items too. Well, I messed up. Yep, I definitely messed up. You may be able to tell that there's some leftover in this trailer down there. And that is because I accidentally grabbed an extra trailer full. I only needed 3 trailer fulls, but I grabbed an extra one. Now, what do I do with the extras? I guess dump it on the ground. I don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and get some sort of silo. And this is something I was going to do long term, further into the game. But we'll go ahead and do it now. And this is the silo I'm going to go ahead and go with. Looks like it costs $20,000. I'm not too happy about that, but it holds 100,000 liters of all these different products, including the ones that's going to go into each one of these buildings here. So all I got to do is put it inside this silo, set it on distributing to these productions. All done. So one-stop shop for these productions. Now, will I actually get that up and running anytime soon? Probably not. We don't have the money to fill this up. Right now, I'm just trying to get these productions up and running. Running a little low on cash. We got Farmland 16 with a tree transport job. Let's take that. All right, I'm tapping out. 6,000 liters per trailer. I can't do it anymore. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. AutoSim crew, go ahead and tell me how great I did for as long as I did. Please. Give me some reassurance. I'm just kidding. Anyways, we're going to go Unreal, $10,000 extra. And that's going to hold 82,000 liters. Now, that is actually almost all our money. We've only got $5,000 left. Well, I mean, I get a pretty good amount of manure for that. Manure is really cheap. And I still haven't done that job yet. I actually tried to send a worker up there, but for some reason the worker would not move. So I'm going to have to look at getting some auto drive course downloaded into this file, one that might already be made, or I'm going to have to make my own. But I'm going to have to do that a little bit later. And if I run out of money, I'll just go ahead and drive that up there myself, pick up those logs, and drive back. Turns out I didn't run out of money quite yet, but I know I don't have enough for that herbicide because that stuff is expensive. But 82,000 liters of manure cost me $2,000. Ooh, let's see how much that herbicide is. I might be able to get at least one tank maybe, and I am just putting it all into this silo right here and letting it auto-distribute over. Now, priority number 1 is the tree nursery. That is the most important thing. I need to keep running and running at full speed. Rest of them, they can run as slow as they want. They don't necessarily need this manure or herbicide. Looks like I'm only going to be able to buy 1 tank of herbicide. That is 2,000 liters, though. Hopefully that gets it going, at least while I go get those logs and complete that contract. But $2,400. Let's get that loaded up onto this trailer and over to the tree nursery because that's the place that needs it the most. Just arriving over here at the South Sawmill. Got all the logs loaded up on that trailer. A little tall there. Don't know if they're all going to sell off or go in there. And it looks like they all did go in there. That is awesome. And last time around, I believe we made $24. That time we made $25 and sold wood. Of course, that's not all the money. I mean, let's complete this contract, make a $10,000 or so. We're going to collect that right there, $10,450. Now, we're still pretty low on money, almost $11,000. Let's see if we can do something with that next episode because we're all out of time here for this episode. Ended up adding more wood production, they're all definitely up and going right now. Now, they may not all be going fast, but they're up and going. I mean, that's the main thing I wanted to do this episode, which was add wood production. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 6 of rebuilding Silverrun Forest. Glad to see y'all back in here. Hopefully y'all are back. I don't know. I can't tell. It's a video that's going to come out later. But either way, we're going to go ahead and run some of these tree saplings over to our productions. These are the ones that were spawned out already, so they're kind of just sitting there and I need to get rid of them. Now I'm going to try to split it up a little bit. I'm watching that number in the bottom right. But this episode here, I really want to get a new production. Maybe. Might be kind of hard to do, but we might be making a bunch of money from that old sawmill. We'll have to figure that out together. Either way, let's get these sold off and let's just go ahead and sleep. I'm tired of this snow. Well, you know what? I just realized I think I said let's get these sold off. They're not getting sold off. They're getting put in the production. Well, that's not good at all. Slept through the month. We're now in March, and we've only got $6,247. So that means our money dropped. Ended up dropping about $3,000, and I guess I left my truck over here running. I'll turn that off real quick. Looks like we do have some products in storage here. Over at our old sawmill, a little bit there, not much. I'm actually going to go ahead and set this stuff up on selling instead of having to move this stuff manually. We'll jump over to the next hour, see exactly how much money we make. Of course, I won't know the exact number because I'm horrible at math, but let's see here. How do I speed up the time? I done forgot. There we go. We went from $6,200 all the way up to $46,000. I'd say that's pretty good. Now, I'll go ahead and just leave those on selling for right now because we need to make some money each month over and over and over again. And I think that's kind of what I'm going to be doing here is just sleeping over and over and over again until we get enough money together. One thing I do realize I regret is actually going with a weaker engine on this thing. So we're going to bring it over to the shop, get it upgraded to a stronger engine. And I want to get a trailer for a herbicide, something to hold liquids. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, $20,000 to upgrade that? Oh man, did not see that coming. Okay. Let's do it, maybe? Is there anything stronger? Looks like 241 horsepower is going to be it. I might as well just buy a new truck for that cost right there. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's something used. Hold on one second. Yeah, for $20,000, there's definitely something used in here. We got this TLX Phoenix. I mean, it's almost $40,000, but might be worth it a little bit better than upgrading that. But now let's go ahead and upgrade it. It's all good, I think. Can't believe I'm doing this, but $20,000, got to upgrade an engine. It better work out great. I don't know. Then here's what I'm going to go with for the liquid. $7,500 with a 200,000 liter capacity. Yeah, I think that realistic capacity thing's out the window now. Tired of all these trips, especially with the slow Unimog I'm using. Now, I don't think I can fill up much here, but I'm going to go ahead and top it off all the way till I run out of money, which won't take long at all. Look at that, we're at negative $3, but we got 21,000 liters of herbicide. Now I'm just going to put that into the distributing silo, let that go to each one of these productions individually. Of course, if y'all don't remember, the tree saplings one does have #1 priority for products. Now in the month of April with almost $40,000, and there's one issue I'm noticing in our productions. Our old sawmill is full of wood. That's a good issue to have, right? It really is. But no, the issue is the timber plantations are starting to get a little bit more backed up on wood. This one ain't too bad, 2,500 liters. 18,000 here, 19,000 here. Definitely got to do something with that. Let's go ahead and change those over from distributing to selling to kind of make a little bit more extra money as I sleep through this next month. Well, I was not quite expecting that, but $234,000 now in the month of May. I guess that wood has some really good price to it. And it also does say great demand at Container Warehouse. I don't know, maybe it's sold off there. Maybe the price there is like ridiculous. Now I'm starting to think, hey, is this sawmill here really worth it or not? But either way, we got plenty of money together to buy our next production. Let's go ahead and set that up on distributing, maybe. And we'll just leave it on storing for now. I got to figure out where this stuff needs to go and see what goes to our next production. This right here is what I'm going to end up buying. It's the Lathe Wood Turning Workshop. I believe it's just called Wood Turning Workshop whenever you look at it. We'll take a look on the map right over here in the town, Wood Turner. Okay, that's what it's called. Let's go ahead and buy it. It's only $80,000, so got a lot more money than I thought I would have. Might end up being able to buy another production. But let's see what all it takes. It appears here everything can be made from just straight wood, but also it can be made faster, quicker, maybe more efficient from planks long. Actually, you know what? Now that I look at it a little bit closer, maybe that's not true. It looks like it might be the same speed. But either way, let's get our planks long coming over here, and we'll have the wood come over here also. Now, this does not store very much, so might as well just go ahead and set that up on selling, because that will not last very long. I don't think these go anywhere else after this step. I am a little confused here, though. Planks long for a bowl, that's not exactly going to work. Depending on the size of the bowl, yeah, that's definitely not working at all, because whenever I think of a plank long, I'm thinking of like a 1x6 or something like that. Maybe a 2x6 at the best. And whenever I say 2, that means 1.5 inches, I believe. I can't exactly remember. 1.5 inches thick. Yeah, I don't think you're making a bowl out of that. Unless you glue a bunch of them together and then bam, you can make a bowl. That might be what they're doing. But over here, we're going to change those planks long from storing over to distributing. Now these, I'm going to go ahead and still leave on storing, maybe get like a little bit of a surplus of them before I get my next production in, because I think that next production is coming pretty soon. With us kind of having a surplus of money now, I want to go ahead and top off some of our productions here. I'm noticing they're not exactly topping off very fast. Coming out of this distribution silo here, we can see in the bottom right, maybe, I don't know, depends on where you're watching on. But 21,000 liters of herbicide is still inside here. That should not be in there after these couple of months that has passed. That should have all distributed over by now. Don't know what's going on, but I guess I'll go ahead and top off what we got here. And what is that? Man, that looks just like straight water. Usually it comes out looking like one product, but I'm usually buying that out of the multi-fruit buying station. I'm not 100% sure why it's not topping off very fast or what's going on. And oh man, I left those forks off the ground. Tripping hazard. Somebody's gonna sue me. Nah, nobody should be over here. It'd be their fault if they trespass on this land, right? Well, I don't have any no trespassing signs up. But anyways, I'm spiraling out of control here with different thoughts. That's not actually gonna happen. But like I was saying, I don't know why it's not moving over fast or why it's not moving over at all, really, because I have the priority 1 set up on the tree saplings. That might actually cause an issue. But either way, I topped up a few of these right now. Let's go ahead and buy some more. Not going to buy a full tank because I know I don't got enough room for it. With each one of these productions, I believe holding right around 10,000 liters. Hopefully it can stay topped off moving forward. I don't know. We'll see. See, this is what I was talking about. It all comes out as one item. Oh well. As long as I get the products I need. But I'll stop there. 52,000 liters of herbicide for $47,000. Ooh, this stuff is expensive. I don't know if it's cheaper to buy from there or cheaper to buy the pallets, but I do know it's a lot easier to buy from there. I've got all the productions now topped off with their extra yield boosting items. What I mean by that is the manure, the herbicide, stuff like that. Completely full, 100%. Let's go ahead and sleep through the month, see if those stay full. If not, we might have a problem. Well, sleeping through the month there, looks like we're at the same bank account balance we were at before. I'm actually really surprised on that one because we should have some stuff selling off. Well, just the wood turning items. Maybe they don't produce very fast. For some reason, there appears to be kind of a slow drop in some of these productions as far as not staying full. But, I mean, what can I do? I don't know. Either way, might have to be moving a bunch of the stuff manually or take advantage of those, what is it, big bag thingies, whatever they're called. I can't remember. You can put a bunch of product in them, set them out front of the production. Let's put it that way. I can't remember the names of them. Somebody help me out with that. With our wood turner producing very, very slow, I'm actually going to go ahead and set it up on storing for now. Let's try to get together like a full pallet of each one or something like that. Get it sold off. Probably just sell them off manually because it doesn't look like it's producing very fast or very much. Now our wood is full over here at the wood turner. Our wood is also full over here at the old sawmill. And ooh, we got a problem here with planks. They're about to fill up. Is that a good problem to have or a bad problem? I don't know. Let's let it go. We are also starting to get a little backed up on wood products from our timber plantation. Now that brings me to the point of, hey, we're going to need to get something else to take that wood. Let's see if we can find something to take that wood, but not this episode. Gosh, that doesn't sound right. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 7 on saving Silverrun Forest. Now let's see if we can actually save it. And man, that lake looks really deep. But that's not what I'm worried about. I actually have a few things I'm worried about. One is we kind of got an abundance of wood. That's a good worry to have, right? I mean, I could just sell it off, but we need to buy all these productions within Silverrun Forest. So let's go ahead and get a new production in this episode. We're looking at the paper factory. Before we do that, we need to get up to $130,000. And what better way to help us get up to $130,000 than selling off the wood? We're just going to put that on selling. All our wood production is going to go straight to selling instead of distributing now. And last time I did that, I believe I made like $200 and something thousand. Quite a bit of money. But I don't know if I'm going to keep that running all month long because I got something else we need to do. And while we're doing that, the time's going to pass and we're going to make some money. And this here is the project we're going to work on. This is actually the only production we cannot buy that I'm aware of, and I don't even know if this is really considered a production. I guess it might be because I could place it in from the productions tab. The game gives us this equipment over here, which is probably not much at all as far as space. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Why not? It's probably going to be really horrible of a job for me, and like I was saying, it's probably not going to carry much or hold much at all. There we go, only 1,000 liters. I say only 1,000 liters. That's not much at all compared to a lot of the stuff I normally do. This would actually take a very long time for me to load up into this hauler thing right here. I don't even know what it's called. Load it all up and then drive it into an iron ore mill production, something along those lines. But we don't even have that production in. I'm not quite worried about that yet. I'm more worried about the dump area right here being full. We got to take care of that. Little side note here, this thing is at 1,000 liters, 18%, so I'd say about 5,000 liters is probably the capacity on it. Yeah, no, not looking good. Especially for those long drives into town. But I don't think I'm going to drive in town. If y'all think you know where I'm going to put that iron ore production, let me know in the comments. Right now, I just want to work on getting this fill point, dump point emptied out and where it can actually stay emptied out. That's going to cost money. I did say I was going to make money. But I guess I got to spend money and make money, right? I think it might be time we go ahead and buy our first tractor. Under the used vehicles here, we got a massive Ferguson for almost $61,000. We'll see what kind of extras are on there. Looks like no extras. That's pretty nice. Normally it comes packed full of a bunch of extras, so no worry with extra costs there, but we'll buy that for almost $61,000, and we will need that. Also, I did get a shop delivery up here. There's a fee with that, $1,562 right there, 2.5% of the total cost. Yeah, I just didn't want to drive it that far. Now I need a trailer, and I need something else, and all our money's going to be gone by then. What better trailer to go with than this one right here that holds 5 million liters? Yes, 5 million liters. Quite a bit. Keeping it realistic here, as you can tell. Super realistic. $25,000, that's going to be ours. Now I got a trailer, got a tractor to pull that trailer, but how am I going to get that iron ore into that trailer? Well, that's pretty simple. I've done this before. Don't know if y'all have seen it. And if I'm doing something wrong and there's a better way, let me know in the comments. But let's get some sort of conveyor thing. Turns out I don't exactly have enough money to get that conveyor thing, and whoa, I just noticed a nice waterfall back here. Man, they really did some nice graphics with this. I feel like there should be a collectible back here. I have no idea, but that does look really nice. Sorry, just getting really distracted. I actually need to just let the time pass and make some more money. But just admiring the scenery here. I think this is one of the best maps that Giants has ever made. It's amazing. But let's go ahead and fast forward some time here, and then we'll make some money on the next hour. And of course, I'll slap that total up there of what we made. Ooh, that did not look like much at all. But it went up enough where I can buy that belt system conveyor thing I need. This one I'm going to go with right here. I don't think I've ever downloaded a mod for one of these. Just base game one, works out great. $18,500. I'm sure I could probably get a modded one for a lot cheaper. Now the idea here is I just drive it straight up against iron ore. It's going to go through the pipe into the trailer. Of course, I got to get the trailer over there. Now I believe I got to come over here, jump over to the vehicle quite a bit to actually keep this working and going. I'm not sure how fast this empties out over here. Oh, I need to turn that back on. I accidentally turned that off. We'll actually activate it. That's what I meant to do. And I see it drop down because there's some inside the pipe now, which is great. But like I was saying, I actually got to jump over here, I believe, and turn it on every episode, every time I get back on, and activate it every single time. Such a hard life. But that thing's actually going to make us a lot of money, I believe. We'll just drive right up under there and it will start emptying out. And I'm kind of wondering, how much do I have in this pile here? It looks like a lot. Maybe it is a lot because, I mean, that is going up down there. Already over 4,000 liters. That would have been one truck full already. Man, that would have been a lot of loading. Would have took me hours to do. And I ain't got time for that. We're over here at the old sawmill now, and I noticed something I might be doing wrong. I'm going to change it to spawning the products out because I believe the products all spawn out over here in all these little designated areas. I think they do. And looking at these little designated areas, they're not so little, so I feel like we can hold quite a bit of products here. And I need to start probably getting an abundance of them, because we're going to need this stuff to rebuild the roller coaster, and I believe something with the ship dock yard or something like that also. Not 100% sure, but I'll look that up on Google later. Yes, it looks like that does work out really good. I did start spawning that stuff out. We have some planks in here, something else, prefab walls over here. Not sure what's going on here. What is this one? Oh, wood beams. That's what that is. Look at that. Tested quality. We got some high quality products up in here. Highly doubt it, knowing me. It's going to be low quality. And we're going to make a large profit off of it. But no, there's one thing that is not spawning in here, and that is the one that's distributing over to our wood turner, the planks long, right here. It's still distributing. Now, if this ever does get backed up, I'll end up changing it over to spawning, let the extra spawn out, stuff like that. I just got to keep a better eye on it than I normally do with my productions. Surprisingly, I didn't have to move this pipe thing here. It's actually still going and still grabbing all the way from over there in the distance. That's amazing, and it looks like we got almost 100,000 liters. Almost. Gosh, that is a lot. I cannot believe that. That pile probably held about 90,000 liters. We're up to 97,778 liters of iron ore here. Man, I wonder if I can see the value on that. No, it's not showing me inside here because I ain't got it in any type of storage. But I got a feeling that is a lot. You know, I got to do the math because that is a lot of iron ore there. Looks like I got no sell point. I remember this from playing it originally. I thought maybe they would have put a sell point in by now. But I guess the idea is to not exactly sell it off. It's more of make the actual metal from it. Oh well. Eventually I'll put in some sort of buy everything thing. I don't know. Sell everything. Whatever. I'll put something like that in and this will be able to sell. I'll be able to tell the value then. No big deal now. I mean, I got a feeling it's a lot. And it's already starting to fill up again on the ground there. We are now in the month of July. We went from $19,400 all the way up to almost $130,000, if y'all remember correctly. And if I remember correctly, it's $130,000 for that production. So we should probably jump over to the next hour, make enough money, get that production bought, and possibly get it up and running. I forgot to mention the wood turner. I also want to go ahead and set up on spawning. Sleeping through the month there, we only got about almost 2,000 liters. Let's just let it all spawn out, then eventually this is going to get backed up and full, then we'll go over there, move it around, all that good stuff. I kind of want to try to save up a bunch of this stuff, best sell time. I need to find some sort of storage building that will hold these items and actually allow me to get them out as far as all these items. Now, I'm sure by now that's definitely out somewhere. If y'all got any recommendations, let me know in the comments, please. Stood here waiting for an hour over at the paper factory, and we now got $134,000. That should be enough. And yes, it is right there, $130,000. This building has now been purchased. Let's see what all it needs. Let's see here. What is it? This one right here? Yep, we'll open that production menu. Looks like all we need is wood. That's good. I mean, none of it's set on distributing, but we could change that real quick. Now, as far as this carton roll and paper roll, I'm not sure exactly where it goes after that, if it even goes anywhere after that. I don't think it does. There's a chart out there that I keep looking at as far as these production chains, and I don't think this one goes anywhere. This was more of an item to use up the wood and kind of make some extra money from different products. In fashion of me doing everything myself, kind of. We'll put that on spawning and come over here eventually and sell it off. Stood over here waiting another hour for some logs to get delivered. Watch these trucks come in delivering the logs. No, not really. That would be pretty cool though. Got almost 2,000 liters of wood in here now. It's up and running. It's doing great. We now have the paper factory. It's going. And let's see how much money we can make off this eventually. I was messing a little bit with that iron ore over there. Let's see what we can do with that next episode. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 8 on rebuilding Silverrun Forest. And I got some pretty big goals this episode. And those big goals are going to cost big amounts of money. And, oh man, I'm really worried about it. But we need about $410,000 at a minimum to do what I want to do here. Last episode, I was climbing up the side of this building here, and I found this squirrel. Let's go ahead and collect that. I don't really know what my rules are as far as these. Might as well collect them to actually have a nice setup somewhere for them. $50,000, that's pretty awesome. The local museum is planning an exhibit of carved wood sculptures. Pretty cool. Due to a profound misunderstanding, these sculptures have been scattered across the entire region. You can help by gathering all 20 of them. You found the squirrel sculpture, just 19 more to go. Now I do know where 2 other ones are. Might as well go ahead and grab those, right? The more the merrier as far as the money goes, right? When you first come into this map, I believe you start from this view right here. You got a nice house down there, as long as you don't start on start from scratch like I did. And then back here should be some sort of sculpture somewhere near the water. Oh, there it is right over there. I see it. Looks like it's an owl, I guess, right? Hey, there we go. We'll go ahead and grab that. Maybe. There. Got it. You found the owl sculpture. Another $50,000. Now there's one more I know of. Might be a few more I know of, and I just can't remember. I'll probably be driving around and be like, oh yeah, there it is right there. I realized I probably should have started this episode off with a spoiler alert warning. But I'll go ahead and do it now. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to know where these are, don't watch. Might be a little too late. But we got this fish here. Let's see, does it actually name it something? Yeah, bass. Bass sculpture, got that. We're up to 153,000 now. I said I need 410. We're still nowhere near it, and we're probably going to be spending quite a bit of that right there. What all do I need $410,000 for? That is the iron furnace in the piece of land I want to put it on. With this piece of land over here that I did purchase at the beginning, it actually gives you this land right here and right on the other side of this sell point or whatever it is. And that brings me to the point of I need to put in a sell everything. Don't necessarily need to. It's kind of important to sell off some of the items like we saw last episode. Can't sell off the iron ore. Once we get that in there, we can. Looking at these two plots of land, I think I'm going to clear this one out right here because it's got less trees on it, which equals less work. Got that land all cleared out, and this is all the trees we got. Not very much at all, but it's a little bit. We'll go ahead and sell it off, make a little bit of money. Every little bit counts, right? $9,575 there. And the reason I didn't put it into some sort of production or keep it for some sort of production later is because we'll have an abundance of wood. After a month or so, those productions will eventually start backing up with wood again, most likely. I don't know how fast the paper factory is added to our wood production, but I got a feeling I'll eventually back up with wood again. Land's cleared out right here. Now let's smooth it out, get some sort of sell everything in there. Make it look okay. Maybe add a few more trees back in because I'm starting to hate how cleared out I got some of this stuff, especially for this map. How ironic. I removed the trees just to add some more trees. Yeah. Nah, but this is what we're kind of working with here. I like how they did some gravel entrance thing here, so I went ahead and did the same thing. Stuck with the asphalt that this sell point over here already has. Well, okay, it's asphalt and something else. Oh well. Works out pretty great, I think. Yeah, let's see if we can sell there. Now, I love going with these shipping containers because it's actually got a look to it. The other sell everything does not have this. It just has the sell point here. And I like putting it next to this railway here. That kind of stimulates, hey, we can load it up on the rail and ship it out, stuff like that. Now, for the moment of truth, I really want to see the value on that iron ore we have. We'll jump over there, get some more filling up in there because there's probably plenty on the ground. Jumping over, it started activating and working again, and no, there's not plenty on the ground. Up to 140,000 liters here. Let's see how much that stuff's worth. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do the math with it, but I'll keep it simple math-ish. Set 140,000 liters at $1,000 per 1,000 liters. What is that, $140,000? I don't know. Not really doing the actual math on a calculator. I think I'm just kind of guessing with some division there. I think division, or is that square roots or multiplication or the something theorem, pythagorean theory? Nope, I'm way off on this. I don't know what I'm saying. It's been forever since I've been in school. And plus, everything's probably changed by now. Going through trying to figure out a trailer to use to pick up some prefab walls because they are at a pretty good value right now. Not sure exactly how many pallets I have, and Universal Autoload doesn't tell me how much can actually load up on this pallet. That's kind of got me a little worried because looking at the ones that do tell me, they don't hold very much. But let's go ahead and get us a new trailer. We're going to go with this 40-foot flatbed, not going to go with this tongue attachment. We're going to go gooseneck, get a pickup truck, and get over there and go pick those up. $33,000 for this trailer. We'll go ahead and buy that. Leaves us with $118,000 to find us a truck. Now, there's no trucks in here for sale. Unfortunately, I almost went with this one right here. I don't know. I think it only holds 2 pallets, which is a problem because that's a far drive. Maybe I'll put in another sell everything closer to that production. That ain't a bad idea now that I think about it more. Man, this would have worked out great. Oh well, too late now. I'm going to go ahead and give this pickup a try here. TLX 1982 Special XL. Went with the dually, not changing up the tires. Also not changing up the engine. Got the limited option, blah, 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 all that stuff. There's one thing that really interests me on here, and that is the pallets auto load. I did not know this was an option. Don't know if it's actually going to work, but I'm going to set that on unreal capacity. We'll see if it works. If it does, that's great, because this is not actually loading the pallets, it's loading the product to liters, not the actual pallets. 250,000 liters, I believe, can go inside this truck with this Unreal one. We'll give it a try. Let's buy it for $43,000. Not exactly sure how this is going to load up on there, but we'll go ahead and activate that. And hey, it looks like it works pretty good. Might actually start loading up these other pallets onto there accidentally, and I don't want to do that. That is one bad thing here. They're all so close together. So I'm just going to super strength it over closer by instead of getting a forklift. And speaking of getting a forklift, I should probably get some sort of forklift that just stays over here. And that does remind me, I actually installed a mod just for that. Let's grab that. That way I could justify using that super strength. Here's the modded one I went ahead and installed. It seemed like it's a little more beefier, but I don't know because it's a lot cheaper. This is 8.3 ton total weight of it. This one right here is 6.2 tons. So lighter one usually means lighter lift loads, right? Not too sure. Okay, there we go. Once we add the twins to it, it adds some more weight to it. Probably a better lift capacity. Looking good. Ooh, can even get a higher lift on it mass. That's nice. Might be a little too much for what we're trying to do here. You even go with a bigger engine. $42,000. Oh, that's got me worried, but we'll go ahead and buy it because I got to justify using auto load and stuff like that somehow. And we'll get it over to the sawmill. I'm actually going to transport it over to the sawmill on the trailer we have. May have just wasted my time driving towards the town. Could have done this back at the sawmill because best sell price is over in Elm Creek. That's a huge difference at sell everything. Huge difference. Total value of $33,000 up to $40,000. Yeah, no, definitely should use the train, but from what I understand, there's some sort of hack or trick to it. I guess you can kind of drive up to the exit and sell all this stuff off. I'm going to give that a try, as long as I don't get hit by the train, of course. Well, you know what? Get hit by the train. That'd be fun, right? We're over here finally. I'm not too sure how this is going to work. Don't know exactly where the barrier is. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, still let me go past it. That's interesting. Let's see if I can sell this off without getting hit by that train. Not sure where the train is. I do not see it on the map, so I would think we got some pretty good time. Now, I did realize driving over here, there's another one that said Elm Creek, and oh, look at that, sell off. Sold products, sold products, sold products. Look at all that right there. Of course, I'll do some fancy math. $5,913 for each one of those, and I'm stuck. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. Get out of here, trains are coming. Got our forklift here, and one issue I'm having trying to figure out is what forks do I need for this? There's not exactly a forklift option in the store. You got a front loader, wheel loader, telehandler, and skid steer. Kind of leaning towards the skid steer, kinda. Let's give those a try. $800 will buy that, I guess. Hopefully that works. Turns out that's a no. That does not work. Turns out the front loader ones does not work either. This is not looking good. Also, the wheel loader ones do not work. I think there's only one option left. And the telehandler ones does not work either. I even checked to see if there's a customization option while on this forklift, and there's not. Or a combination option. For those of you that may not know what I'm talking about, down there in the bottom it says combinations. You hit that button and it gives you everything that attaches to it. That's not an option on any of these forklifts. Let me look around, see if I can find it with that mod option. Maybe it's in there hidden somewhere. Came down here to these mods and DLCs, found the actual mod, found the forks. We'll go ahead and buy those. Gosh, I was really worried. I was about to sell this thing off. Should have started there, I guess. Finally got it over here to the old sawmill, and it actually rode pretty good. I remember this stuff used to slide all over the place, off the trailer, all that stuff. But we'll get it fired up, get it off the trailer. And I really want to get that iron furnace, but it looks like it's not going to happen this episode. This is probably going to turn into a part one, hopefully of only 2 parts, of trying to get that iron furnace. But we're making some pretty good progress towards it. Gotta get it. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 9 on our rebuilding Silverrun Forest. And this episode here is building the iron furnace part 2. Hopefully we get it all done in this part. I really want to get it all done in this part because we are heading into town right now. 24 miles an hour, that is really slow. But we're going to get this iron ore into town, sell it off, almost 150,000 liters. Now, where I was getting at with the whole 24 miles an hour being really slow, this tractor-trailer combination was not designed to actually drive into town. This was designed to stay pretty local to that furnace. And if I'm going to make this drive more often, I'm definitely going to need something else. But I'm really excited for this moment right here. I also kind of want to save it, but oh well, we need the money. Sold off right there for $153,830. Now I can't exactly remember how much we need. I believe it's like $400 something thousand. Well, that's definitely a good starting point. I'm going to head back up there to the mountainside and, you know what, probably just go to sleep. Might as well camp out up there. And while I'm up there, I'm going to look around for some collectibles because there's a lot of climbable stuff in that area. I'm kind of interested. Maybe I could find something. I don't know if there is one up there, but it seems like there should be one up there. I went ahead and hired a driver, that way I could look around a little more. So I was in here getting a thumbnail pic and I realized this building's open. Maybe there's something in here. And then I also realized, hey, there's also some stairs that go all the way up there. Maybe there's something up there. Either way, I'm gonna look around. Let's see what I can find. Hopefully I find something because $50,000 of sculpture, that's actually looking pretty good. And why is this not turning? Huh, interesting. Made it almost to the top and I realized, hey, there's a wind chime thing here. That is pretty cool. Is this something I actually collect or I don't know. There's some wood on it, so not exactly a sculpture. And not looking like I can do anything with that. But let's see here. Almost to the top, like I was saying, and I'm not seeing anything, unfortunately. Where would it be? There's got to be something over here. Or it's just too obvious, and everybody's going to think there's something over here, and they're going to look for it like I am. This is not looking good. Hey, maybe up there on that watchtower. There's also that watchtower up there I just pointed at, and down here is some old mine shaft, I guess? Right down there with the old rail cart or whatever roller coaster looking thing. I'll check that out. While looking around up here on this watchtower, found one. It's actually on the mountainside right here, and it looks like a wolf or a doggy. Can't really tell. Oh, hey, it says wolf sculpture. $50,000. There we go. Still need more, though. And looks like my worker is not up here yet. Oh, I can see it on the menu map down there. Okay, he's working. He's chugging along, doing good. I like it. Now let's go check out this rail system down here. I did say roller coaster. I know it's not really a roller coaster, is it? It could be. Found the old mine shaft looking thing, and I'll tell you what, I don't know, maybe this ain't old, but if I pass one up and y'all say something in the comments about it, I'm gonna be so mad. But I do see a big old bear over here. Does that count as a sculpture? A lot bigger than normal. Oh, it does. Wow, bear sculpture. 15 of them left. That's $50,000. Yes. Looking over here a little closer at the mine shaft. This is actually where I want to build the production because that's less time traveling. As you can tell, that tractor moves slow. Yes, I can get something that moves a little bit faster, but I want to just keep it all over here, keep it close. $229,465 for this piece of land. Now, you can't buy the land where the actual mine shaft is, unfortunately. That's what I was hoping to do, was rebuild the mine shaft type thing as part of the rebuilding Silverrun Forest, but that's not quite happening. So, got the land bought. Now all we got to do is get enough money for that iron furnace. Looking a little closer into this land, here's the mine shaft. Here's a nice little flat piece of land. You may have seen multiple people put it over here, and I've put it over here before. And I've also seen some other people put it over here. The building we're looking for, iron furnace, right here, $180,000. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night, month, and probably wake up to $180,000. I don't know exactly what all I got set on selling, but I know next month I'll look at selling some stuff off. We're now in the month of August and just realized, hey, this is going to wrap up the year one supercut of this series. So let's get this done, knock it out with a big bang here, as spending a lot of money, I guess, and maybe making a lot of money in year two. But like I was saying, in the productions here, set on spawning is the planks. They don't appear to be going anywhere. With it being set on spawning, that means the spawn point's full, means the production's full. Yeah, not looking good. Also, we got a little bit of reserves as far as timber goes with the wood. Might set that up on selling instead of distributing. Well, let's go ahead and see about taking care of the wood planks. Oh, it even says out of space on there. Guess I missed that spot. Looks like I cannot drive through that tailgate. Actually got to lower the tailgate, unfortunately. Nah, that's good. I really don't like the ones where you can drive through it. And a lot of them happen like that. But I'm not taking the trailer with me because I want to test out something. Whenever I got this truck last episode, it did say something about auto load holding like 250,000 liters. I want to give that a try. Let's see here. How do I do that, though? I'm not exactly seeing it. I see a little percentage thing down there. Do I need to unfold it first, maybe? Oh, hey, I do. There it goes. Just need to unfold it and drive right by it. Supposed to hold 250,000 liters. Let's see if I can get it all loaded up in there. It appears to work best as far as loading up from the back part of the truck, which would make sense. That's obviously what you're going to do, load up from the back with a forklift or by hand, especially with how tall this truck is. So this is actually working out really good because I can just back right down this. Now I got to watch out for those pallets spawning in or I'm going to run them over. And speaking of running over pallets, looks like it kind of happened. They just spawned in right underneath my truck. With this working out really good, I wonder, can I put multiple things in here? There's a very good chance I can, and also can I put some of this other stuff in there like these prefab walls. That's what I was supposed to test it on, but I never actually got around to testing it on. And either I can't put multiple things in there, or I can't put these big old things in there. I don't know, I thought I saw something change. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Let's try the little pallets over here, these long planks. Doesn't look like it's going in there. Maybe I can only do one type, and I do understand some of these specialty products probably won't go in there. And that might be what it is, because planks that I got in there, that's a pretty normal product that's been around for a while, probably since the start of the game. These other ones are kind of at it. Let's go ahead and drive this into the sell everything. And speaking of that, I should just go ahead and put one over here. Yep, totally happening. Well, you know what? Can I drive to Elm Creek this direction? Last time we drove all the way down here to the southwest of the map. It does say Elm Creek there, and then on the north side it also says Elm Creek. Don't know if I can sell there. Don't even know what the best sell price area is. I know it's not much for this, so we're not in the best sell price. Right here, Elm Creek is showing the best. Let's give that a try. Maybe I can drive right up in there, and I won't be too upset about it. If I could, I'll take it. Or could I just load my truck up on a train and drive it over there? That probably wasn't in too good. One thing does worry me, the train actually spawns in over here, and yeah, it looks like it cannot go too far in that direction. Not gonna work out, so I'm gonna drive it all the way down to the other Elm Creek entrance, exit, or should I just take it to sell everything? Let me find out that price difference. Yeah, about a $200 difference per liter, a little over $200. Looking like Elm Creek's the way to go. With traffic being disabled and the speed limit being whatever I want it to be, I'm going to go the max speed I can, 74 miles an hour, even through the town. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? But no, it really shouldn't take too long to get there, especially with how fast I'm going. Oh, there's actually people still. Oh, no, 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 I'm going to hit them. Just driving along with plenty of time to think to myself, and I'm thinking maybe I should change that license plate on there. What do y'all think? Should I do like some custom plate or something like that? Let me know in the comments. I think that'd be pretty cool to put something together. And I'm trying to watch through my rear window to my front window. Yeah, it's going a lot better than I thought it would. Made it over here and just did a little check for the train. I haven't seen the train in a while, I don't think. Maybe it got all messed up, or maybe it disabled with the traffic. Not sure. But I know I haven't seen it in a while. And let's see here. Can this just unload in here? Oh, this is not looking good. Please unload, please unload. Oh no, what is going on? How do I unload this? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Let's try out that sell everything. I'm so disappointed. Oh, there we go. Hit shift I, it unloads. Unloads really slow though, just 3 pallets at a time. That's not looking good. Gonna give this a try again. There we go, that sold off right there. Not enough space to unload. Kidding me? 46.72, let's see how much I can get all together. I'll see y'all in a second once I sell it all off. Maybe one of these days. It's gonna take a while. I'll just look at that price before and after and probably slap a number up there instead of counting up every time I do this. Oh, there we go. We're up to 139,000 even. That is pretty nice. I like that. Now, I'm not sure how much it is all together, but hey, there we go. Number slapped up there now. Let's head back up to that sawmill, see if we can load up that other stuff. Maybe it was a one product thing. Definitely want to test it out. I want to give that a try. And why does that sell point have to be so far away? I guess technically it's not too far away if I use the train to head north. And I might do that for what's left. I was just worried I couldn't load that many pallets up on it. Looks like it does load up the other products, so one at a time. That's still going to work for me. And I'm definitely going to try out the train this time around. Just load them up in here, take them over to the train, offload them, auto-load them onto the train. Hopefully there's enough room on there. Not sure if there's going to be. Either way, maybe I could use the forklift to just force load it like super tall. And maybe I don't even need to use the train. Maybe this stuff will go somewhere here in town for a better sell price. Highly doubt it. Looks like everything's going to Elm Creek though. Yep, unfortunately Elm Creek it is. I believe I got the auto load turned on the train. Let's go ahead and unload this. And looks like it's not turned on. Hold up, let me try that again. It's not even actually letting me back on the train. Oh, okay, I tab over to it. That's good, I guess. There we go, hit the auto load. Looks like 2,000 liters is on there. This ain't looking good. Maybe it was better to load it up on the trailer to do this option here, or just move it over manually. Let's see what all I can get on here though. Might take a while. I was going to bring the forklift over and just go ahead and use it on these. Pretty easy, just 3 trips up the ramp, but I want to test it out, see if it actually goes inside here. And looks like it does. That's pretty good. Now, this will work out if I have kind of an abundance of it. And speaking of getting an abundance of it, I need to get some sort of storage unit that will hold all this, because these spawn points are filling up. Oh no, I guess this does not like it at all because it cannot unload from this truck. 3,000 liters, that's actually 3 of them. I'll go ahead and delete it out of the truck, place the few on the ground. I'll get it all fixed up, but I gotta remember I can't do that one. Another issue I noticed, these actually do not auto-load onto this flatbed part. I had to put them on there manually, strap them down. All good, let's go ahead and back this train up, and we're gonna head straight through the sell point backwards and see how much money we can make. Hopefully that gets us up over that 180,000. Not sure, but at least with the selling this way, I might only get one number up there. Might, I don't know. I don't use the train very often. There we go. The train will now drive down creek and we'll return on the other side of the map. Looks like sold products, almost 40,000 there and 5,422 at the other one. Leasing vehicle cost minus there. That does put us over the 180,000. I don't know what those two numbers combined are, but I'm sure I slapped it up there. Let's get over there and buy that production. It's still telling me not enough money. Oh, guess I didn't exactly plan for the whole terraforming cost. That's not good. Let's go ahead and wait another hour or two and see if I got enough money then. I'm going to go ahead and set all the wood I have on selling. That way I can guarantee we go up the next hour. Rolling over the next hour there, went up to 197,000. Yeah, that's definitely enough money. At least I would think it is enough money. And it is telling me that is enough money. Now, let's see what all I need to get to here. I believe I just need this part right here where it says unload, and then the pallets will spawn in on the left side of what we're looking at here right now. I'm going to place that in right there. Yep, there's the pallet spawn point. Might have to do a little bit to the ground, a little terraforming, smooth it out, and I'm going to add some sort of gravel to it, make it look a little nicer. Got it all taken care of, at least the way I want it to, and looks like it works out great so far. Let's go ahead and dump off some here, give it a little test run, make sure it's all up and running and working. It is running, and it appears it's running pretty fast. Now, I may need a little help from y'all, because is this iron furnace here enough for the amount of iron ore that comes out of the mine shaft? Or am I able to put in another iron furnace, or maybe a couple more iron furnaces? Let me know down in the comments. That would really help me out a lot. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 10 on rebuilding Silverrun Forest. And I need some more storage. That is because these spawn points are starting to get a little full, a little fast. And I don't exactly want to sell them off right now. And I kind of want to save up some of these products. So that's exactly why I need some more storage. Let's see if I can find some sort of storage building that will hold these platinum expansion products. If y'all know of one, let me know in the comments, but I'm going to test out a few, see if I can get something to work. Here's what I'm talking about as far as the issue I'm having. Got a few thousand liters in the bottom right in this production right here in the wood turner. That's because these spawn points are full. I believe I have that stackable mod out there where they should stack on here, but it doesn't seem to be working for these. Unless I just don't have that mod on. I don't know. For a closer look, we'll look in here. You can tell that line's almost full, meaning the production's almost going to come to a stop, and I don't exactly want that to happen. Too easy to pick them up, move them out of the way over here to the side. Yeah, I could do that. But I want to get a more permanent spot, not just for these, for other products too. A small issue I'm kind of facing right now is money. I mean, only $16,000 there, not much, but this old building right here costs $5,000, holds 250 pieces. Now, that should be pallets and should be bells. Now, I'm hoping it's any pallets, including the larger pallets from other productions. I'm hoping. We'll see. First, start off with dropping that in there, do a little touch up around the ground, make sure it's drivable, get them over here. I believe these ones will have no issue with going in there and checking out because these are on just the normal old Euro pallet. I can tell that by looking at it, but I won't know until I actually try. So we're going to put these in here, then try to check them out, see if it works. I'm pretty sure it should. I mean, let's say 90% confident in that. I don't know, maybe I'm a little higher than that. Now, I don't know if I've ever used this building here. I might have. Let's see here. Yep, just run right over that, and there should be some trigger points somewhere else to check them out. Unless it's the same point. Maybe it is. Nope, not working there. Oh no, how do I get them out? I'm not seeing anything. This ain't good. Usually there's another one saying, hey, check them out here, or something like that. Let's see if I can find it. Gotta watch that help menu, watch for something to change. This is not good at all. Over here on the side of the building looks like there is something going on. It does say open storage dialog there in the top left. So, yep. Let's go ahead and check out those bowls, and it did work. I will put them back in here now. Got to try the other stuff that's a lot bigger, and I don't know if I want to move that stuff over here or keep it where it's coming out of. It did take a little while, but I had to skip some time to get these prefab walls spawning out. I'm going to go ahead and load up everything here, take it over to that storage building I have. But on the way there, I might make a little pit stop by the paper factory because I believe there's some oversized pallets over there that I can load up also. And I don't think I am making this corner right here. Nope, not looking good. We'll just put a big old dent in the side of the truck and take out the barn, shed, whatever, because I just hit that pole back there. Checking out the map here, not sure if I should do this or not, but the paper factory is all the way down here. This little black line going all the way down there is a railroad track. So there's no train actually going on that railroad track. I might as well make it my personal little highway system. As long as it works out good, I don't know. It's kind of bouncing around with a few bumps here and there, and I might already be stuck. Yeah, this is not looking good. What am I stuck on? Is there like a force field there? I can't drive across this or something? Oh no, there it goes. It's working. Not sure what happened there. Got everything loaded up now. Some sort of paper rolls. I'm not exactly sure what those are. You know what? I'm really interested. What are those? As y'all may be able to tell, I haven't done much with the paper factory. But we got carton roll and paper roll. Works out great. Looks like you got the inside of the toilet paper, then the outside of the toilet paper, right? Something like that. Let's go ahead and take this old back road, head all the way into our little setup we got going on in the town area, and see if these go into that storage building. For the moment of truth, let's see if this actually works, and looks like they are going in there. And hey, I can actually see them in there. That is great. Ooh, let's see if they check out. Please check out. Please check out. It probably does. I mean, this Platinum expansion has been out for a while. I'm sure people have fixed this up pretty good. I mean, as you could tell, I can't go in there, but as you could tell, the paper ones are on kind of a pallet like 4 times the size as a Euro pallet, and then the prefab walls are on, I'm not sure what kind of pallet that would even be considered. It's definitely different. Let's see if we can check those out. Prefab wall, check out, and that does work. And let's see if we can check out the paper roll. We'll check out one of those, and that does work also. Ooh, I am so excited about this. Now the idea is to eventually set up these next to those productions. That way I don't have to keep making all these trips over here. And I should probably get some sort of forklifts designed for each one of those locations. But $25,000 in the top right, yeah, that's not going to be happening anytime soon. Now that we got the whole pallet issue taken care of, let's go ahead and take care of another issue, and that is leaving all this equipment outside. I'm not exactly liking it too much. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I was putting away the truck and trailer over there underneath cover at the sawmill. But back over here, we have no storage area for our equipment, and it's just been sitting out here in the field. So let's see if I can find some sort of little building in here. Only $25,000 right now. I'm sure I could find something a little cheap or cheapish where I could put it in. Doesn't got me anything fancy. Might keep it with a little rundown look of the shed I already got here. I like it. Looking around for something I might like, and I'm kind of leaning towards this right here, but it's pretty expensive, and I don't know if it could really hold everything. Looks like the trailer would stick out some, but that's fine. We can actually just leave the trailer outside. That's pretty normal. I mean, it would be nice to have it under the cover. Now, I was saying I might go with something a little more old and rustic and beat up looking. I mean, this is kind of there. It's not as bad as I was thinking I would go with, but it also got me thinking, hey, why go all beat up and old whenever I'm trying to build up a business here? So I don't need to go with something like this. Yeah, that would look good for a start, but we're moving and advancing forward from here. And this one right here was just cheap and kind of a test run. I changed my mind. I did go ahead and go with some of the older looks, wood type. I mean, I guess this one really ain't very beat up. It looks like something kind of newish that you would build. That may have sit out for maybe a year in the weather, but no, got these 3 here, and this is not all. Got some over here also. We'll run super fast over here. There we go. Got this one that holds 3 different compartments. We'll see what all I can put in there. Might need to get more, but as you can tell, we actually got more money, I believe, than I did previously. These are pretty cheap. Let's take a quick look at that. These are from the Wooden Shelters mod, I guess. Something like that. It says Wooden Shelters down there. These are the ones I use. $1,500, $900, and $1,200. Now, I did not use the $900 one, at least not yet. I might get that in there, because I don't think 3 compartments is enough for what all I need to put in there. Not sure yet. And it is not enough, so let's go ahead and throw this in here. I just realized that. Drop that in right there. Perfect. I'll drop some gravel in, fix that up. And I'll explain the reason why I went with these older style looks, even though I said I'm starting to build up and build a business from scratch. What I was doing whenever I was looking at these sheds was I was planning for the future also. Yes, I can probably get one in, but I want to look ahead and design this area in my head kind of a little bit. And generally, whenever I do that, I want the same building type, but those are all expensive. So I got this American pack down here, all kinds of different buildings. Same colors, same building types, I guess, but they're too expensive. There's also other packs like this shed pack right here. I mean, I guess these just have a different color, but they're all the same. Another pack that kind of interests me is these large enclosure sheds. Now, I am looking at something pretty big because eventually we'll have some large forestry equipment in here, I think. I think we will. And then the Michigan shed pack, stuff like that. So I kind of want them all to match, if y'all get what I'm saying. And might as well just start with this cheap stuff right now and then work our way out of this small, beat up, old, rundown stuff into something bigger eventually. Let me go ahead and work on getting all this stuff put away, see if I can actually get it all put away, and I should probably do something with that wood there. I'm getting tired of looking at those pallets. Might load them up and go sell them real quick. As I'm putting this away, I want to explain a little bit about these buildings here. Yes, I am not completely blind, and I do know they are not straight. I don't know. I didn't want to go very straight, symmetrical. Just thought it'd be a fun little thing to kind of put them curved, angled in there. Something a little different, not perfect. That's what my thought was there. Let's go ahead and do one last look at all this stuff put away, well, except for the truck. The truck's going to go over here in a minute. First, I'm going to get some sort of screenshot, probably with that storage building in the back. I don't know, thumbnail shot, whatever you want to call it. This is the way I'm going to go ahead and put everything away for right now. We'll see how that changes over time, and I still got those pallets of wood there. Did not take care of that. Run over here super fast. Got the trailers parked over here. Like I said, we'll keep it out in the open. Probably not good being underneath a tree, mainly because a lot of water will drop off in one spot and deteriorate one area of either a car paint or just trailer bed or anything like that. So in real life, probably not a good idea. Or it could be a great idea. Get everything put away here. Now this is what I was looking at whenever I saw 3 slots. I was like, hey, that's plenty, right? And then I forgot I got a skid steer, so that's why I went ahead and got this 2-slot shed thing. But those are all put away. Looking good, I think. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 11 on rebuilding Silverrun Forest. Now, I got something I finally get to do that's going to make me a lot happier. That is move out of this tent right here. Because, I mean, who likes sleeping in a tent for years on end, all that good stuff? I guess it's been a year already. I think it's time to get rid of the tent and get us a permanent home. I guess we're staying in Silverrun, let's put it that way. Real quick, I'm going to step outside. These tree productions over here, they are all set up on selling the wood, so we should get some pretty good money sleeping over the night. Now, we might have enough money to buy the land right now, but we don't have enough money to buy the house. Let's go ahead and sleep. See you in the morning. I did end up sleeping in just a little bit, so it's 9:06 a.m. and we got $103,000. Not sure if that's enough for everything I want to do, because I don't even know what house I want to buy yet. But I do know that's enough money for the land, so let's go buy the land, and I'll show that off to y'all. I didn't plan on getting anything super fancy. This is actually the starting plot you'd usually have if you came in on not start from scratch. And there's usually a house here, just a small little house. This is what we're going to buy. Our operations are just right down the hill over here. I think it's great. I mean, we can't really see the town, but I feel like if I clear out enough trees, maybe we can have a nice overview of the town and our productions. But also, who wants to see that stuff? Let's just look at the woods instead. This can end up being farmland 32 for $25,000. That is ours right there. Now that leaves us with almost $78,000. Is that enough money to buy one of these farmhouses in here? Yeah, probably one of them. I mean, this trailer house for $20,000. But that's not what I want to buy. I want to buy something a little nicer, kind of leaning towards the nicest one, but we don't have the money for it. I think I could save up the money for it or try to find another collectible. I did notice there's a few items worth selling off. Not necessarily the best sell price, but it's enough to get us up over that money value that we need to purchase the nicest house that comes with the Platinum expansion. So let's go ahead and grab our trailer, go load up with those items. Might make 2 stops. I say items. I'm also thinking I can get away with just one of the items. Not sure yet, but while I'm doing this, might as well go ahead and load up with these wood little pallets that's over here too, because I'm tired of looking at them. I lost a lot of the pallets. They just all of a sudden disappeared. They went inside here. Yeah, didn't see that coming. Didn't ever see that as an issue either, because I don't think I'm going to be driving pallets by there. But looks like I did, so let's go ahead and get them out of there and then go get them sold somewhere. I was going to wait and just sell it all off at the same time over at Elm Creek, that little secret sell point, but go ahead and sell this off now for $5,992. Now, the only reason I did that is because I wasn't sure if those pallets of wood would actually go over to Elm Creek or not. But we got 2 more stops to make. One's going to be over at the metal factory, and the other one's going to be over at our sawmill. Over at the sawmill now, and I'm going to go ahead and load up with these planks. There's actually right around $20,000 worth here. At least I think it's all right here. Not sure yet on that. Here's our plank value right here. There it is. Just like to click off that so it's a little easier to read if you all read it or not. But it says 14,000 liters with a value of $20,957. Now, is that counting what's on the trailer? I don't know. I've only got 12,000 liters on the trailer. That might be counting what's on the trailer. I think it is. It needs to go over down creek, and like I was saying, it wasn't best sell price, sell time, or anything like that. This staircase railing is, but I'm kind of stockpiling that for right now. That's only 5,000 liters. And it seems like every single month the staircase railing is at best sell price. So I'm in no hurry to sell that off. And then looking down here at the metal, there's almost 9,000 liters of it and almost $30,000 value there. Let's go grab it. Getting closer now to where the iron's being made, and just gotta say, this truck has been doing amazing. I mean, a little slow up the hills here, but I also have an upgrade in the engine. But this truck, trailer combination has been working out great. If anything, I think the trailer is just a little too long. I mean, it worked out great for all those prefab walls I sold off that one time, but other than that, yeah, now maybe a shorter trailer would be good. And ooh, quite a bit of metal here. This should weigh a lot. Now, I don't know if the weight is actually going to factor in or not. But yeah, these rolls of metal, they usually weigh a whole lot in real life. And I didn't notice that weight go up any down there in the bottom right underneath my speedometer. There's a little weight thing. I didn't notice it move, and it doesn't seem like it's made any changes to how I drive. Okay, looks like some more spawning in. Let's go ahead and grab it. Why not? Here's the thing I just thought of. That metal cannot sell off at Elm Creek. It's got to go over to the sell everything. Now, should I just take it all over to the sell everything? Or should I make 2 stops? And wow, this thing is leaning hard to the left right there. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Good thing I slowed down a little bit here. But yeah, no, it's leaning pretty bad. There it goes, starting to even out a little better. Ooh. Might flip this over on the way to wherever I'm heading to. Since I'm passing by this Elm Creek little hacked sell point thing, I guess I might as well go ahead and sell off the planks here. The metal should not go in there. Shouldn't, at least. So, yeah, let's just drive over this little sell point right here, get rid of these planks, make a little bit of money, and let's see how much that money is. Oh my gosh, the metal is going in there. Did not see that happen. $27,555 plus a $19,988. What? I did not know the metal could sell off. Oh, wait a second. That's the iron ore. The metal could sell off all over the place, probably. Okay, now I was a little confused. My bad. $135,000 on top right now. That's plenty of money to buy the house that I want. So let's go ahead and head over there, get it placed in. And of course, we don't have to wait for it to be built. It's like instant, just like that, snap of a finger or the click of a mouse. It's there. I'm not exactly 100% sure what this ground texture is here. Trying to figure it out. Got something mixed in here along with this animal mud, but I guess I really don't care too much. We'll just drop this animal mud in right here. Kind of cover in. What were those? Hold up. That's pretty interesting. What were those things? Seemed like some sort of flowers or something? Decorative plants. Okay. Looked a little different. For $350,000, we're going to buy this house and slap it in right here. No, not really. This thing is huge. This is the one I'm end up getting right here. It's the most expensive one out of the Platinum expansion. Now that I look here, I do see some from the Premium expansion, but those definitely don't go with the whole American look. I also don't know what side has the sleep trigger on it because I have that disabled. I'm just going to assume right here with a nice overlook into the town area that you can't really see too much. But I think this is going to be fine to place it in right here. Let's see. I kind of want to try to line it up, even it out with this line back here. I mean, there is a little line along the grass, and you know what? Good enough. Overthinking it. Drop it in, $95,000 gone, leaves us with $40,000. Let's check out our new home. Don't think I can go in it, though. I went ahead and turned those little trigger things back on, and looks like our sleep trigger is outside. Oh, man. This does look pretty nice from the outside. Can I really not go inside there? Huh. I guess I can't. It looks livable from the outside. Don't know what's going on there. Usually they just slap some sort of picture up there, but now they made this one look really livable. Maybe, I don't know. I see that chair moving kind of weird back there. Maybe it is a picture. It's just messing with my vision. Oh, let me in the house. I want to get inside my house. I just spent $95,000 on you. Let me in. Nah, it's all good. Now, one thing I didn't think about too much was, how am I going to pull this up here and park it? Because I'm probably going to be driving around this truck and this trailer for quite a bit of time. I was actually able to fit back there. I mean, you may see I did drive off the dirt path around the house, but got it done and didn't hit anything. That's all that matters, right? I guess it doesn't matter if I hit anything or not. Hey, that is actually going to end up being all the time I got for this episode. We ended up getting a new house in. Pretty excited about that. Finally building a house. I mean, honestly, 1 year until I built a house on land that we owned. That's actually pretty good for American standards. It hurts to laugh about it, but that's all you can do is laugh about it. It's pretty bad out there. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 12 on rebuilding Silverrun Forest. Now that we got this house in here, let's add something a little special to it. That is going to be a dog. Let's see if I can find that. Others, there we go. Don't got any special dog houses. Probably should have got one, and we're just going to place it right here on the side of the house, I guess. To be honest with you, you know what? No, let's not put it there because the rainwater coming down just going to beat this building up. We're going to put it right out front here. But to be honest with y'all, I have never owned a dog that has lived outside. Never. So this is actually kind of weird, but our dog's name is Strider. I mean, that's not the weird part, but the weird part is me getting a dog on here. That is definitely weird because I feel horrible only feeding the dog once a month, and sometimes I forget to feed the dog, so sometimes it's once a year. Now, here we go. We got Strider here, and I don't like the fact that he's living outside. I'll bring him inside at night, trust me. Don't worry. He's not sleeping out here. I won't allow it. Can I play fetch with him somehow? There we go. Throw the ball. Yep. Hey, looks like it works. This is going to be the most spoiled dog. Most spoiled boy. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Oh man, I'm about to get off this game and go cuddle with my dogs now. But why is he about to be the most spoiled dog there is on Farming Simulator 22? I'm about to buy a whole production for him. Let's look at that. This production building right here, Natural Pet Comforts. It's one of the ones we got to buy to rebuild Silverrun Forest. Why not go ahead and buy it for our dog Strider? Taking a quick peek inside here, it cost $80,000, so we're a little over halfway there, just barely over halfway there. I think we can make that other $40,000 pretty easily. And then, of course, stock it up with whatever it needs. I don't know what all it needs. I think it needs some wool, though, so we might not be stocking it up with wool. Not quite yet. This is not looking good. Strider may have already ran away. Yeah, no, I can't believe it. I can't find him. Threw the ball, try to refill the bowl. All kinds of stuff. Maybe he's inside the house, like literally inside the house structure. Yeah, no, not looking good. Either way, still gonna buy this place for him. Where are you, buddy? Maybe he didn't like dog food. I got him. Turns out he may have just been following me, and he got lost in the woods a little bit. But there he goes inside the house. That's good. You have fun there, Strider. I got some work to do. Gotta get you some new chew toys or something along those lines. I don't even know what that production makes. And why am I walking down the hill? I got a nice truck to drive. Maybe getting a dog was a bad idea because as soon as I go to get inside the truck, he's over here with the ball, drops it by the truck. I'm about to drive off. I can't leave him. Oh gosh, no, I can't. And there goes the ball. The ball's leaving him. And now we're gonna go. Bye, buddy. Over here now, about to check a few things out of storage, and those few things are just these two large pallets right here. The carton roll and the paper roll, I believe are the names of them. Those are not on best sell price, but it looks like I got a pretty good value out of them. And I don't think they go anywhere else as far as productions go. So let's go ahead and get them out, get them sold over at Elm Creek, along with what's left in the production. Going to and from this paper factory has proven to be amazingly easy because this railroad track that is not used by a train goes to and from it. From like every direction I need to possibly go, and man, they're not all here. Can I check out a partial one of this? I didn't want to try to check out a partial one, so I'm just going to go ahead and speed up the time here. Looks like we jumped over to the next hour. We're at $50,000 now. That's good, right? I believe each one of these pallets is 2,800 liters. I'm watching that carton roll go up. It's almost there. I may have hit the wrong button whenever I was trying to slow time down. Ended up jumping ahead a couple hours, so now we're up to $56,000. Well, a couple hours, maybe 1, 2, I don't know. Well, let's go get this stuff sold off. I believe at Elm Creek. Yes, looking at paper roll and carton roll, best sell prices are over at Elm Creek, and we can just drive right over to our secret selling spot. And of course, the fastest way there is follow this train track. It takes us out to the main road. I really need to figure an easier way of doing this because every time I try to drive over here, I end up getting a little stuck right here, high centering, kind of, nope, back up. Hey, I made it. Look at that, though. All those sell prices up there, not sure exactly. Well, two of them are $9,136 and two of them are $10,001, bringing us up to $95,000. That is enough for that production. Let's head on over there, buy that production, find out what all it needs and what all it makes, because I'm pretty interested in that. Now, I believe it does take wool. I said that earlier, but I think the item that requires wool is like a cat tower possibly. And no, we got dogs. So I'm not too worried about making a cat tower anytime soon, but we're definitely going to be making that cat tower sometime in the future. So sheep are coming. Or I guess I could probably just do cotton fields. I don't know. Sheep seem a lot easier and cheaper. $80,000 for this production. It is now ours. Ooh, man. I wonder how much we got left here. As far as productions to buy, looking in here, we can make birdhouse, cat tree, and doghouse. Yes, that cat tree does take wool, so I guess cotton is out of the picture. I was really hoping that would work. Looks like all we need to come over here is planks along. Now, is that what's already distributing? I don't know. Yes, it is. That is already distributing and starting to back up just a little bit. We got 3,600 in storage. It will now start coming over here at the same time and making these products, all except for the cat tree because we don't have the wool. A little bit of a bummer, but I'll get there eventually. We can make a birdhouse and doghouse. I was really hoping to make something fancier, better than this, but oh well, it works. Got this for our dog. Looking a little more into the productions on this map, it looks like I have 6 more to go, I believe, not including the roller coaster because it's not exactly a production, just a drop-off point, but we have the Boatyard, the Barrel Factory, the Art Accessories Factory, Shingle Factory, Flooring Factory, and Furniture Factory. I don't think I'm missing anything there. Not sure. I might be actually missing something. I really feel like I am missing something for some reason. Don't know why. But that should be all we got left for purchasing of productions. And speaking of the roller coaster and the Boatyard, they require something a little special. In the bottom right there, the roller coaster does require materials to go into the next step. I've actually never done this. Not once. I've never done one step to this roller coaster, and we're going to go through and build the whole thing together. Now, do we have all that stuff there? We do not. We actually have everything besides the floor tiles. Maybe getting that floor building production, whatever it was, might be the next step. And then looking over here at the Boatyard, this one is a little bit different. We can even see that there is a trigger point here that you can purchase the production for. $125,000, and it also has a next step required there. Now, I believe I've done this before. I can't remember it. I don't remember it having these next step requirement things, but I thought I've done this before. Either way, the only thing we are missing there is floor tiles. Looking like flooring might be in our future. I know it needs to be in my future here at the house. My wife wants some new floors. The flooring factory is actually really close to what we just purchased. Bought the animal thing down there, whatever it is. Forgot the name of it already, but here's the Flooring Fantasies. Okay, nice name for it. $110,000. I mean, we've been making money pretty easily, pretty fast. I don't think we're gonna have any issue making that $110,000. Since I'm in town here, we're gonna go ahead and pick up some of the products we had spawning out that's taking up the spawn point. And one of them is that stair rail thing, whatever it is, and that does have to go over to the roller coaster. Now, only 2,016 liters of it has to go over there. Kind of a weird number. But that's all that has to go over there, so I'm not too worried about it. Part of the reason I did get this storage in right here was to start building up a surplus of extra for the roller coaster and I guess the Boatyard. That way we can knock out those steps pretty fast, pretty easily later on in an episode. Instead of partially doing it here and there, we're going to just kind of try to do it all at once. Now, I'm not sure what the next steps after those are. It is online somewhere. I should probably look it up and plan for it a little better. Well, hello and welcome in, everybody. We are here on episode 13 of rebuilding Silverrun Forest. In this episode here, I want to buy the Flooring Factory. It's called Flooring Fantasies, where we make all your fantasies come true. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that on YouTube. But anyways, we're going to buy that, and it costs $110,000. I don't know why I'm walking. Let's just go ahead and tab over to my truck, or truck where the house is, because it's time to sleep. But it costs $110,000. Let's go ahead and sleep through the rest of the month, see how much money we can come up with, move some products around, sell some products, make some money, of course. And making money just takes time sometimes, right? Oh, gotta fill the bowl, right? Ooh, man, this dog's gonna starve. That is the second time this month I have fed Strider, right? Was it Strider? Yep, Strider. There we go. Now in the month of October, 8 a.m., and there are a few items that are on best sell price. I'm not exactly sure how much money we made that month sleeping, but here it is right here. This is this number in the top right, minus what I had before I went to sleep. There that is. That's why I keep popping that up there every now and then. I hope y'all like it. Let me know what y'all think about that little extra I do there. Popping up the money with a nice little sign. And is this even a road? It is a road, but it's not the road I need to take. My bad. Maybe if all these trees weren't in the way, I could see where I'm going. But no, like I was saying there for a second, that there's a lot of stuff on best sell price right now, not best sell time of the month. I'm not going to wait around for that because looking over there on the far right, max month, nothing's lit up. But looking over here at the value, quite a bit is lit up. We got bowls, carton rolls, doghouse, metal, paper roll, prefab wall, even staircase railing. I did say I was kind of saving, stockpiling some of the stuff. I think this is a good enough reason to sell it off. Let's grab them all. First thing I'm going to do is grab all the loose products laying around these productions, get them over to our storage that I'm using for the pallets, and then I'll start checking out the items that are ready to sell. And then, of course, driving them over to the Elm Creek sell point, most likely. Hold up, let's see here. Yeah, pretty much all those are Elm Creek best sell price places. I'm actually getting a little tired of how slow this truck goes. I mean, it only maxes out at 74, and I got these far drives. I'm going to pull over on the side of the road here, do a quick engine swap. Yeah, right here. That is exactly where it's happening. We're going to go from a 4.3 liter all the way up to a 5.7 liter diesel. Yeah, this is pretty nice. It's going to cost $12,000. Of course, a little bit of those fees is probably going to be them putting it in for me, right? Because I'm not doing this. I'm just going to sit here in the truck, watch some YouTube videos on my phone while they do all this. Bam, all done. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and jump in this. Let's see how fast it can go. What, 74 still? Oh, come on. I am kind of disappointed in that. Okay, well, maybe it just picks up speed faster. Like, I got it figured out. I had to come back in here one more time because I knew that couldn't be true at the same speed. It's not. So we can see over there on the left, 74 miles per hour with the 4.3 liter. Jump up to the 5.7 liter, you got 96 mile an hour. Now, I didn't exactly make it up that high on this road, so I'm a little disappointed there. Can't tell too much of a difference as far as towing or pulling power or acceleration. Maybe this wasn't really worth it, but let's see if I can actually get up to 96 now. I haven't let off the acceleration. We're about to come into town doing 77 miles an hour here. Yeah, no, definitely didn't get up to that 96, but almost got 80 there. Not taking this truck on the highway. Trying to plan this out a little logistically, I guess. Logistically, is that even a word? Don't know. But I do need to go get the metal from our factory, and that's all the way up here, and our sell point is right here. Guess what? I drive right by it. I got to make a turn right here. Why not go ahead and sell some stuff off on my way up there? And of course, I want to get rid of these prefab walls because they take up pretty much the whole trailer. We'll start with loading that up, see if I got any more room, then load up a few of the other items that are good to sell off right now. This right here is all I was able to get on there. 6,000 liters of prefab walls and 4,000 liters of bowls. Guess I could have squeezed a little more on there if I did it manually, but nah, I just used the auto load. Guess the smart thing to do would have been haul the train and just overload the train, get it all sold off at once, because this right here is the hard part, getting across that, but got it all sold off, $42,577. Did not think I would make that. I should probably buy the land right here if I can. Can I even buy the land right here? Let's see here. Nope, that's the wrong button. Maybe it'll actually let me just smooth it out anyways. Let's see here. Where did I go off at? Is there any tire tracks? First, let's see if I can even smooth the land off over here. And looks like it is letting me. Interesting. I like that. Now, of course, that's with a mod. You can't just do that base game. And I'm not 100% sure what mod that is. It's definitely a script mod, let's put it that way. And I don't even think it's out of the mod hub, to be honest with you. Here's the turn I was talking about, just right here next to the sell point. We're heading up the hill, heading up the mountain, heading up to the mine shaft. Well, by the mine shaft. Gonna grab us some more metal. Only ended up with 8 pallets of metal here, 8,000 liters that is, and we already have enough money to buy that production. But since we were over here, I went ahead and decided to grab it, and I'm not on the road. Sorry, trying to get a cool shot angle while driving. That's not always a good idea, right? Like I was saying, we're already over here. Let's go ahead and get it sold off. And maybe figure out where I drive over this and flatten that out. Might have to remove a few trees first, though. Try to get it off. So, oh gosh, no! Oh man, $28,450. I did not plan that at all. I didn't even look. Gosh, no, that actually gave me a heart attack, kinda. I don't know why. It freaked me out so bad. I couldn't even plan it that good. Honestly, I tried to plan a wreck on, what was it, it was the Feeding the Next Gen roleplay, that's what it was. I had a John Deere, people kept complaining about John Deere, Autosim Crew, Rainbow Hacker Gaming, not saying names or anything, but they kept complaining about John Deere, and I was like, okay, I'll get rid of the John Deere, and I wanted to get rid of it awesome like, so I got it to break down on the railroad track, and I tried to hire the train, but I couldn't. So yeah, no, you can even check the timestamps also. I couldn't have even planned it better than that, because that really scared me. Let's get over that production, get it bought, see what all it needs to get up and running, because I need to get it up and running to full speed, full capacity, and start making some products from it to send over to other places, such as this roller coaster and the something else. What is it? Shipyard thing. That's what it is. 110,000 all gone, leaving us with 37,000. Let's see what all this production needs to run. I'm assuming wood, maybe some planks of some sort. I don't know, but it's saving. I thought it was frozen. I was about to freak out. And looking like we got planks long and planks need to come over here. Not too big of a deal. I think I already got one of them distributing. Let's figure that out. Looks like the planks long is distributing. I'll just go ahead and set up the planks on distributing also, and they will come over here. I believe I actually have some in storage. Now this will make floor tiles. Both of them just make floor tiles. Huh, interesting. Oh well, let them both run, I guess. Change floor tiles over to spawning. I think I missed it. Yep. Change floor tiles over to spawning. That way I can catch them, get them over to storage, and kind of stockpile them a little bit. Let's see if I got everything to build the shipyard. Looking over here now at this little boatyard, I guess, not shipyard. It's saying all the items I need for the next step down there in the bottom right. I got it all. Now, I'm a little confused here because it's got the production thing there like I need to build something. I'm assuming build the ship. And then it's also got this little point over here saying I need to buy the production. Can I drop off these materials without buying the production? I don't know. And what happens once I buy the production? I'm really not sure. I should probably watch a video or two on it before I mess something up. And there better be a statue or sculpture. That's what it is. There better be a sculpture around here somewhere of a boat. No, they're animals, aren't they? Yeah. I don't think I'm going to find one. With everything all done, with Flooring Fantasies up and running, I guess it'd be running here in about 15 minutes once it rolls over to the next hour. I still got some more stuff I got to move around, probably sell off a few more items. Might as well go ahead and continue to make some money because we need it, and there are some items at best sell time. It's a little bit later now, 4:10 p.m., and I hit a little bump on the railroad track there, I guess. And yes, I am using the railroad track as my own little highway system, as long as I know there's not going to be a train on it. Still having some flashback nightmares, too, whenever I got hit by that train. But now the reason it's so far ahead is because I was waiting at the paper factory for these to spawn out. Now that I think about it, maybe I could have just kicked them out as partials. I don't know. Can I get a partial pallet of these? What, this paper and this carton roll? Not sure. While waiting, a few things actually went off of best sell price, unfortunately. But there are a few things still on best sell price. I'm going to load them up, get them over to most likely Elm Creek, and make a little bit more money. Turns out this is actually all I have that's in storage that sells off at best sell price. The rest of them are actually over at the productions, and that is the animal one. Can't remember the name of that. I have a horrible time remembering the name of this production. I'm just gonna say animal one quite a bit and run right through these people right here because I'm a wonderful driver like that. Looking here, we got the bird houses and the dog houses, both at best sell price over at Elm Creek. And where are these paper rolls and carton rolls going? They're going down Creek also. Looks like that is the only two things I'm making, bird houses and dog houses. Let's go ahead and get them loaded up. I really need to do a better job of like saving this stuff up so I can have a full trailer full, or maybe even a couple of trailer fulls where I would use the train. But the thing is, we're just such early on in the series. We got such a low bank balance. Every little bit's helping and counting very importantly to getting us to our next production, our next step, all that. Try to hit this all at once, check the mini map, saw there's no train, thankfully. And 31,700, oh, nope, not 700, $31,170. I was a little confused there because I was having a hard time getting unstuck. But that takes us up to 66,000 on the top right. Let's see what all we can spend that on. I want to make a quick pit stop over here at Flooring Fantasies, make sure everything's up and running, and of course I'm not forgetting that name. But I am forgetting the pet store one. Everything is up and running, planks long, barely any over here. That is a little bit of an issue. I believe I have some planks long in storage. The planks long do go to 2 different places. A little understandable if you're getting over here a little slow. Let's go ahead and grab the ones I do have out of storage, get them over here. That way I can make sure it actually gets up and running at full speed and stays at full speed overnight. Turns out I do not have any planks long in here. Those were beams I was thinking of. That's not good. I'm sure it'd be fine, right? I guess I really don't need the planks long to come over there at all because it makes product from just regular planks. Coming back over here to sleep for the night, and I'm a little concerned we might not be producing enough wood, so it may be time to set up a new logging site. And I guess I could just set up some more of those productions in that one area, but I'm really not interested in that. I'm more interested in purchasing something on the side of a mountain and building up there. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. It is bright and early here, 9 a.m. November, and actually it's pretty early here in real life. As I'm recording this, 3 a.m. Yeah, now I don't sleep very good. Been up since 2, working on some other stuff. We're going to feed our dog Strider. We are here on episode 14 of rebuilding Silverrun Forest. Let's jump into our truck. We got some work to do. I'm thinking that the metal really needs to get used for something, or I'm just going to keep selling it off over and over and over again. I'll probably end up still selling it off over and over again. But let's get that metal from the production to another production, and y'all may be wondering what that production is. I'll see y'all over there. Man, this is a nice view. I guess this is a nice production to buy too, because here it is right here. Can't really tell exactly what it is from the backside. Just kind of admiring the view over there and seeing what's inside these windows. Let's head around over here. You might be able to tell now because there's a couple of them up there. I don't know if you can figure it out, but we're getting Spiffy Barrel Making. Spiffy Barrel Making, okay. Maybe I'll remember that name. Still can't remember that name of the dog place though. Got the, what is it, Flooring Fantasies? Is that what it is? Flooring Fantasies? Yeah, I think it is. Still can't remember the dog's place name. This is actually going to end up costing $120,000, so we need another $60,000 to get us there. Let's see what all I can sell off, see what's best sell prices. Probably metal. Metal's definitely going to be making us a good amount of money. Looks like the prefab walls are up there, $22,688 value right there, almost 4,000 liters. 4,000 liters will be 4 of them. Maybe I could check out a partial. I don't know how that works with that. And same as the paper rolls, pretty interested in figuring that out. Dog house is up there, 2 pallets. Looks like herbicide's up there, but we don't sell that. I bought that. But also metal. Like I said, metal's up there. Almost 10,000 liters. Let's go grab that stuff and the prefab walls and sell both those off at Elm Creek. I believe I can fit them all on this trailer. 4,000 liters of prefab walls loaded up, heading over to the metal production now. What is the name of that? Iron furnace? No? Yeah, maybe. That sounds about right. Pick up all those pallets and then next stop, Elm Creek hack sell point thing. I don't know. I really like it. I wish they had something kind of like that for every map. That way you can simulate you drive there. Like you just drive right off the map. Once you drive off the map, a couple hours pass and you're back. Something like that. I guess depending on how far the drive is. I feel like Elm Creek would actually be really far away from Silverrun Forest. Picturing this in my head and what I maybe know a little bit about the maps, I'm not sure where Elm Creek is, but Silverrun Forest should be in the northwest region of America. A little bit of a distance, I think. Because Elm Creek, I'm thinking somewhere in Central America. Somewhere. Well, North America. Somewhere in there. 10,000 liters of metal loaded up. And I'm thinking I should really get some tarps here because this stuff is getting ruined, especially that prefab walls. Not sure if this metal would rust or not. I don't know. Iron. Does iron rust? I feel like it might. Maybe, maybe not. But some tarps would be nice. Hey, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, you got these flatbed trailers, have the option to tarp it. You know, like whenever you close a lid on a grain trailer or something like that, you just hit the same button and then bam, it's all automatically tarped. Obviously, it would be kind of hard to match the shape of whatever's on here. At least I think it would as far as making that mod. But, sounds pretty cool though. As I'm driving along, you know, just watching YouTube and stuff like that, something happened. Nah, I guess this happens a lot. I wish that was one thing they would add is like some realistic damage. I'd love to see a big old dent in the side of this truck, you know, like a lot of them are, because that does happen a lot. Honestly, I think a lot of those dents that happen is usually from backing up and people just cutting it too tight. At least I'd hope it is. I hope they're not jackknifing down a hill, losing control. Now I'm thinking maybe I should take off one of these pallets of metal, but I'm also thinking this ain't gonna give me enough money for the $120,000 I need for that production. So let's just go ahead and sell it all off. And while I'm here, I want to go ahead and fix up this sell point, maybe? I mean, I say sell point. It's definitely not a sell point. Thinking I need to make it a little more accessible. Now, as far as accessible goes, I think I'm just going to level this out in this direction right here, pull straight through, and then back right up. I have been driving off and making a little U-turn in this area. I was thinking about doing that originally, but then I'd have to remove a bunch of these trees, come out here, probably do a whole operation with it. This seems to be the easiest route for right now. Hopefully that's enough. I don't know. I feel like it's not. Let's go ahead and move that little flat part out a little bit further. And then, of course, check the mini-map for trains. Gosh. Oh, man. Still got flashbacks to that. I had nightmares about it. That's why I was up at 2 a.m. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh, mini-map ain't up. There we go. I think we're good. Drive straight across. Let's see how well this works out. Looks like it's all selling off, and this fits perfect right here. Might even give me enough room to pull forward and get out of the way of the train. Let's back out, though. Oh, there we go, $58,084 in the top right, bringing us up to $118,000. Ooh, that is so close to that 120 we need. Maybe I could find something else to sell off. You know what? Now that I think about it, there was another item that I did not grab. I think bowls or dog houses or something like that. Just got done picking up some of the flooring over here, and since it's raining and this stuff was laying out, I want to do a little advertisement commercial thing for Flooring Fantasies. Over here at Flooring Fantasies, we got the mold built in just for you. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the commercial. Make sure you buy from us. I love how it stacks up when I need it to stack up, but something like this, I just wish it would evenly place out across the trailer. I guess if I really wanted it to do that, I could just do it myself. But no, who's got time for that? Got 2,000 liters of the doghouse and 9,000 liters of the stair rail thingies, right? So let's go looking in here, staircase railing. So about $12,000 worth there, and the doghouse is right around 7,000. Let's go ahead and get that delivered over to Elm Creek, make some money. I do say that would be pretty cool if that was an option to drive off the map to the next town, but thinking about all the hours I would have done spent going over there, yeah, no, I don't think I like it too much. I would be using the train because we would be at the end of the month already. Coming over here to the sell point now, gonna drop that off right there. And I was just thinking maybe I should lay down some gravel here so I could recognize this a little better. But $17,400, and that puts us up to $135,000, which is enough for that production. Let's head over there, buy that production, see what all they need. I believe they need metal. Might as well go ahead and grab it while I'm here. You know what? I don't actually need to drive over there. Let's just park right here for a second. Nobody's going to be coming by, right? We could just come to this fancy old map right here, click Barrel Factory, hit visit, and then buy it. Oh, I got the trigger points on. I love this mod they came out with, turning the HUD on and off, whatever. Hit that button, bam, bam. It's amazing. Especially for making content whenever I'm trying to hide these trigger points all the time. I remember going in and out of the menu and I got tired of it, so I just leave them on all the time. $120,000, we're gonna buy that, leaving us with $15,000. Let's see what all we need here. Looks like we need some planks long and metal. You know, I've been thinking maybe I should just stop distributing the products and manually moving them myself. Maybe, but that's just a lot more work for me. I don't know. Looks like every single one of these requires metal. Wow, that is interesting. Let's go see how much metal we have in the production. Probably won't be much. I could just skip a little bit on the month and, you know, get some more metal. Made it over here to the iron furnace. You know what? Gosh, I was saying something earlier about the name of this thing. What is the name of it? We'll look here. Oh, iron furnace. Guess I got it right. Made it over here to the iron furnace. Looks like there's nothing spawned out. How much liters we got in here? 704. I really want to get something out of there. Let's go ahead and skip over the next hour to see what spawns out, if anything does. If I skip a couple hours, get that sun out. I'm getting tired of this rain. I guess that would be one thing that happens a lot in the Northwest is rain. Looking a little bit in the production, seeing some issues I'm having here. Looks like a lot of these productions are requiring planks long. Yeah, even right here, planks long. I don't know. I'm going to disable getting the planks long here, use up what all it's got there. Just go to planks only. That way I can save some of the output from the old sawmill, because I'm thinking I may need to get a new sawmill in just for making the planks long. Also, wood beams. Haven't used those for anything yet. That's the only thing I don't think I have used. Maybe I'm forgetting something. Don't know, but I don't think I've been using them at all. Oh, planks long over here at the pet accessories. See? Well, I'm telling you, planks long everywhere. May have to get that production in anyways, because over the last couple of hours skipping time, we only got 313 liters of planks long in here, our new barrel factory. And I only got one pallet. That's good enough to start, right? Before I head back into town, let's go ahead and take some of this iron ore over to the iron furnace. It's actually running pretty low. I think it's down to like a couple thousand liters of iron ore, and there should be quite a bit inside this trailer. This has been running for a while. I haven't taken any more over there since the first initial deposit. Yeah, it looks like 133,000 liters. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Maybe I should go sell some of this off. Wow, I actually forgot all about the limit to the production, because there's 77,000 liters left in that trailer. Maybe I will go sell some of that off. That ain't sound like a bad idea. And maybe it is a horrible idea. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go ahead and send a worker in town. I don't know if I should do that because this is gonna go pretty slow. I'll just do the follow me mod. This mod is absolutely amazing. Something I used to use a lot, and then I got into auto drive and stuff like that. But follow me mod hires a worker to follow the piece of equipment you're driving. Could even be a piece of equipment another worker's driving. I don't know how far I daisy chain these vehicles together, but I know I can attach a vehicle to the vehicle behind me or whatever and just keep going and going. I've never actually tried to see how many follow me's I can do at once. But with this being the slower vehicle of the two, I'm going to drive it back to town, get it sold off and sell everything. And then after that, gonna drop off that metal at the production, get that up and running. Over here at the sell everything now, selling off this iron ore, and that gave us $75,485. Wow, that is a lot of money. Ooh. I believe I'm all done with... Oh, no, no, no! Gosh. Messed that up big time. No, 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 no. Well, we got another $2,983. Wasn't supposed to do that. Because now I gotta take another trip all the way back up there for some more metal. What was I thinking? I guess I'll go ahead and bite the bullet on this one, head back up there, grab me some more metal, get it over the production so we can get it up and running. Man, I definitely ain't driving that tractor back. 24 miles an hour, I think is what it was. Yeah, no, that was real slow drive all the way down here. Cannot believe I messed that up. I guess I could believe it. It makes sense now after it happened. Just got 1,000 liters of metal delivered over here to the barrel making factory. Let's go ahead and open this up, see how well that's running, see how much planks long we have in here because it has been a few hours and looks like there's only 871 liters of planks long in here. Oh man, somebody's taken all of it. I know they are. Who is it? It's probably the wood turner because it's the first one up and running. I can change up the priorities and yeah, it looks like it is. 28,000 liters over here on planks long. Ooh, that is a lot. Time to change up that priority maybe? I don't know. I think what's happened is once this fills up, it's kind of going somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe it's evenly distributing. And I probably just said I don't know a lot. Definitely sounds like it. All these are being made. We're going to go ahead and change it over to spawning, spawning, and spawning. Don't know if I need any of this stuff for anything else next. Not sure. There's a chart out there I should probably check. That is actually going to be all the time I got for this episode. We got the barrel factory, got it up and running great. Took a lot longer than I thought it would. Mistakes were made. Nice production there. Hopefully going to make us some pretty good money. We'll see over the next few episodes as I start selling that stuff off or just saving it. Don't know what's going to happen. Well, hey, thank you so much for that little tour of your storage facility here. Really appreciate that and great doing business with y'all. I'll be back in the morning to pick some stuff up. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 15 of Rebuilding Silverrun Forest. And yeah, this is no role play. I just add a little bit here and there. Make it a little fun, right? Nah, but we're going to end up getting a new production. Not sure which one yet. Y'all probably know because it's probably in the title and probably the thumbnail picture. Now, just going to import some goods. Just got done having a meeting with them and I'm going to import some goods into that storage facility right there. I'll show you all exactly how I'm going to do that. But I did say early on in this series, I'm going to try to be like 100% self-sufficient. Maybe, maybe not. That was kind of the point there. I'm not going to be 100% self-sufficient. One item, which is wool, I can raise the sheep, feed them, all that stuff, but I'm just going to go ahead and import it off the train right there and get it over to one of our productions that requires it. I don't feel like raising the sheep. Got a lot of sheep stuff going on already over on the $10 million sheep challenge. I think I might be tired of sheep, maybe. Oh boy, hey, let's head back to the house, get a little sleep, see what's going on tomorrow morning. Also, got to pick up that wool. Can't forget that. I already forgot it. December, 9 a.m. and I feel like this weather is not quite right. I think in the Northwest in America, there would be a lot of snow already, probably even in November. Let's go ahead and stop here, drop down the shop deliveries mod. That's basically what I'm gonna do. I thought about doing it inside the building. Can't really fit in there too well. And I don't want to have to use a forklift just to load up some pallets. Now the production I'm taking these to does go up to 20,000 liters, I believe. And the way I got this was through some sort of mod. Let's see here. I believe it says it at the bottom. I had to go find this mod. All Viable Productions Pallet Pack Mod. Something along those lines. But 2,000 liters for what? $5,640? Whoa, it might actually be cheaper for me to just bring it in itself. Hold on. So Pet Accessory Factory, that's the one I'm looking at. Takes wool. Let's buy, I don't know, is there like 2,000 liters? Okay, if I was to get 10,000 liters, that'd cost $18,800 almost. Let's see what it costs inside here. Oh, well, I guess that's not helping any. I guess I have to do the math. I was hoping I could change the count on how many pallets I buy. Yep. So, the whole beginning thing, what I said about getting products from here, yeah, we're skipping that. We're just directly buying the products here. Usually this costs more money. I don't know what's going on here or why this is so cheap. I don't know, but it would cost almost $30,000 to buy 10,000 liters of palleted wool. Yeah, not happening. We're just going to import it. So 20,000 liters of wool for $37,599. That's ours. We're going to go ahead and start up this catch reproduction, and we're down to $50,891. Ooh, let's see if I can make some of that money back and see what production I want to get going. Still got quite a bit of productions left, surprisingly. Been kind of getting one each episode, thinking this series is moving along pretty fast, going to get done pretty fast. Might only make one supercut out of it. We'll see how long it takes, but I'm having a lot of fun with this series. Let me know if you all are enjoying the series by leaving a comment and let me know about it. Now, I do feel a little bad about not doing much timber lumber work or cutting down trees. It's all automated. I don't know. That's just the same stuff over and over again. I'm trying to change it up, keep it moving, and keep it moving fast. I could spend a couple hours cutting down trees, but I ain't got time for that. Over here now by the wood turner, and looks like I need to go pick up some pallets from the wood turner, but we're going to go ahead and cross the street here. Watch out for traffic because there's tons and tons of traffic out here. No, there's not. I disabled that. But I'm going to end up buying this production right here. This is the furniture one, something like that. What is this? Northwest Classy Furniture, established 1974. Well, you shut down for a little bit, but we'll get you open back up. In my mind, they shut down a little bit. Oh, hey, wind chime right there. Just ran my head right into that. $110,000. Ooh, you know, I came in right here thinking I could just buy it right now, not paying attention to how much money I had. Yeah, I was wrong there. Guess I need to move some pallets around, sell some stuff off, make a little bit of money like I've been doing every single episode. Over and over and over again. I need to do something different. Nah, it's all good. Having a lot of fun with it. Over here at Sawmill now, picking up a few items. Looks like I might have to make 2 trips, taking this back to our storage pallet area. And yeah, I don't think the wood beams load up or stack at all, because obviously they're not stacking there. That's the ones that's not stacking. At least I think that's the wood beams. Let's confirm that real quick. This is planks. Yes, we're running over here really fast. This is wood beams. Yes, and then those are the ones that we have not used yet, kind of an abundance of. Let's go ahead and shut that off. This production here doesn't... Oh, wait. Never mind. It does run in parallel. I was about to say it doesn't run in parallel, but it does. That's what the 2 lines right there are. That means all these are going to run at the same time. If you didn't know that, that means this one right here is going to make 24 per month, 24 per month, or cycles, 24 cycles per month, and then 24 cycles per month, no matter what. Still going to deactivate the wood beams because we got quite a bit of them, just kind of stockpiling. Now, if you didn't know what the other option was from running in parallel, I don't know. I think it's split or something like that. It's got a Y on it. I believe you can see this stuff through a mod, production revamp mod, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Trust Google more than me. But the way it works right here is with this not running in parallel, it's going to split up all this. I believe with these 3 running at the same time, it says 24 cycles. I believe I just divide that by 3, and that's how many cycles it's actually going to run. Divide this 48 by 3, that's how many cycles it's going to run. Then divide this 60 by 3, and that's how many cycles it's going to actually run. I believe that's how that works. But yeah, I got to come back over here and get some of those wood beams. Don't think I'm going to do it right now. Maybe I'll just grab them here and there on my way back over, because I don't even think the wood beams is going to be at a best sell price. I haven't sold any off, haven't done anything with them yet. They're just kind of sitting around taking up space. Looking in here at a few items that are at best sell price. We got bowls, buckets, carton, roll, doghouse, floor tiles, and paper roll. Oh, hey, also pepper grinder. Haven't done anything with that yet. Let's go ahead and sell that off real quick. Well, you know what? I want to make 1 trip. You know, never mind, because the bowls in the paper grinder all go over to the Sunnyside Cafe. Let's go ahead and get those sold off. Those definitely don't go anywhere else besides the Sunnyside Cafe. I did notice that a while back. I was going to go sell some bowls off and take them over to Elm Creek, and I was like, wait a second, best sell price is not Elm Creek for those. Might as well get it done now. 10 pallets of pepper grinders and 6 pallets of bowls. Should be able to all load up pretty nicely on this, and ooh, everything's moving around in there. This actually works out pretty great, because I was talking about going over to the firehouse. There's the fire department right there, and Sunnyside Cafe is right next to it. I did not know there's a cafe in the town. I knew there's one on the outside of town heading north. I guess that's the Waffle Hut North, and then there's one on the west side of town. I guess that's the Waffle Hut South. I'd say west, but I guess it's south. Let's head over to the Sunnyside Cafe, get the stuff sold. Now that I'm saying that out loud a little more, over and over again, I am getting really hungry. I'd love to go to a nice little diner called the Sunnyside Cafe. Give me some eggs, bacon, sausage, whatever, just all kinds of food. Oh gosh, I'm about to probably end this recording and go to Waffle House. I wish it was a lot closer, I would. This might be a little bit of a problem. There's my truck and trailer. There's the sell point. Now, I think I might be able to make it work if I come over here. Is this the main road? Yeah, it is. I think I might be able to take a wide into here, drive straight through, and come out the other end, maybe? I don't know. That doesn't look like I can come out that other end. Oh, gosh, no, I can't. Yeah, I am not making this corner right here. Got a van there, I'll clip. Wall here, I'll clip. I'm going to have to back right back out. Maybe I'll back in here, sell it off, or pull in straight and back out. We'll see what happens. Made it in here fairly easy. The hard part's going to probably be getting out, and that right there all sold off for $25,929. Ooh, yeah, looking good. $76,460 in the top right there. Let's see if I can find some collectibles. Want to try out this firehouse. And there was somewhere else I was thinking about checking that I haven't looked yet. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll remember it. I can't remember who I was watching, but it was whenever this map first came out. I think I remember seeing them climb up on a ladder or something like that. And I thought it was the firehouse. Hopefully it is. If not, I'm gonna be checking all these other buildings. Let's see if I can find this thing somewhere up here. Probably, oh, I was about to say it's probably hiding, but no, it's just sitting right here. Ooh, chicken. They're gonna say rooster or chicken. Looks like a rooster. There we go. You found the rooster sculpture. Just 14 more to go. $50,000. Is that enough money for the production? I think it is. It is enough money. 110,000. Let's buy that furniture factory. Now let's see what all this place needs. Probably gonna have to turn those beams back on, maybe. Looks like we need some metal over here, which is pretty cool because I got a lot of metal in storage. Planks long, planks. Man, I'm telling you, I gotta get those planks coming in a little better. Well, there's an option to run it with planks long and without. I'm going to turn off all those planks long requirements and just run regular planks. We got quite a bit of those, and they're not going very many places. Also need some metal over here for the armoire. Hey, I feel fancy saying that. And then we got the chair and the table. There we go. Fun fact, during COVID 2020, my hours got cut. I ended up opening a little furniture business and making tables, chairs, stuff like that, all kinds of different furniture. Self-taught type stuff. I don't know. Well, YouTube actually taught me a lot. Just plenty of practice making furniture around the house first. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I'm like, I'll just buy the furniture for like a fraction of the price from somewhere else instead of spending 3 times the price building it myself. That's the way it is sometimes. It's weird. Got 14 pallets of planks over here in storage. Go ahead and grab all those out. Seems like quite a bit. Might be a little too much. Not sure if those will all go in there or not. Also got 7 pallets of metal, and we'll go ahead and grab all those out also. Now, the leftover metal, I know there's going to be leftovers because that production only held, what was it, 5,000 liters of metal? Yeah. The leftover metal will go over to the barrel factory. That is exactly why I brought it over here, is because I knew I'd need it in the barrel factory. Let's see if I can pick all this up. Trying to stay away from that unload trigger point right there. That's just so close to where those spawn out. I'm not liking it. Let's see if I can swing in here, get the stuff unloaded. Hopefully it all unloads right here. I'm not sure how big that unload trigger is, but it's a going, and it says we got 2,000 liters left of metal. I guess it just took a partial out of each one of those. You've got to be kidding me. Oh well, it works, right? With 1,999 liters of metal left, let's head that over to the barrel factory, get that dumped off there. I'm pretty sure it will take it all. If not, guess I put it back in storage, but that is actually going to wrap up this episode here. We got the furniture factory up and running good too. I probably need to get some more wood production in because, I don't know, there's a high demand now on some of these wood products that I don't think I'm keeping up with. You know, believe it or not, this sawmill right here is just a little too small for the operations and missions and goals I have for this series. So let's add some more sawmills. Welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 16 on our journey to rebuilding Silverrun Forest. And like I said there, we need some more sawmills. And you know, there are some great mods out there. I think one recently came out, or it recently got updated and I just got it. Because I always go through those latest ones every now and then. I used to do it all the time, and I stopped doing it for a while, and now I'm going through them again. And yeah, saw a sawmill thing in there. I was like, oh, sweet, I'll take that. And I'm totally in the building there. I don't care. We're just going to get a bunch of sap dropping on the trailer here. Actually, you know what? I'm probably not going to leave it there. We just need to come over here to this area. Because one of those sawmills I'm talking about, I'm going to put it in over here. Really small. Works out great. I thought about getting a huge plot of land over here by the sawmill down here. You know, they got all that wood over here. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? Let's fly over there real quick. This is what I was talking about right here. I was thinking about buying this plot of land right here, building a nice big old sawmill. It just seemed like it goes right with all this wood over here. And I don't think I need a big, huge sawmill. Let's see if I can get away with a small one for right now. Y'all know I was bragging about this whole trigger thing, being able to turn it on and off a little while ago. I mean, yeah, it's a great mod and everything. I love it, but you just can't change it on and off while you're in this screen right here. So I always come in here and I go to place something down. Oh, I'm not in the right area. But I always come in here and I go to place something down and I can't see the trigger points. So I'm like, oh, what side do I load? What side do I unload? All that stuff. So I have to back out and check it out again. So this is the one I'm looking at right here. Industrial sawmill. Don't know how industrial that is. Kind of looks a little less industrial. Let's say redneck sawmill, maybe? It's all good. I'm not going to have to load any of the logs in there manually. That's what that exclamation mark is. And I'm not even sure what part. Oh, wait, no, it's the big long part right there. Okay, everything spawns out in those 3 little spots on the outside, on the other side of it right now. Okay, got it. Understanding this a little better now. Looking good. Now, like I was saying, I ain't gonna need to put anything in here manually. I'm gonna end up just distributing stuff over here automatically. So I think right here will be doable. And I'm gonna touch up the road a little bit right here. It was only $10,055. Pretty nice right there. That's a lot cheaper than a large sawmill I was originally planning to do. Yeah, I'm gonna touch up the road here, get it connected and everything, even though I probably won't ever need to come over here. Well, maybe I will. We'll see why. This definitely turned out a lot larger of an area than I thought it would be. But that works out pretty good. I need to start planting some trees in here, and I'll go ahead and do that right now. I was thinking about just planting them in, letting them grow, but now we'll go ahead and put them in just as decorations. Let's see here. What do we got over here? We got some spruce, got some big old something else. Don't know what that is. I think it's a... You know what? I can run over and check that out, actually. Kind of interested in this one right here. I'd like some nice cloud coverage or something like that. Oh, that's American elm. Changed my mind. Not interested in it. This is the one I was interested in. Pagoda dogwood. You know what? Dogwood. There we go. Let's see if I get some of those in, mixed with some other stuff. The dog ones are very doable. $200. Realize I don't have exactly much money, and it's going to cost me $2,700 for one of these Ponderosa pines. I'll put it in anyways. I was going to get one of those in, see if we can get a lodgepole pine in. Yep, looking good, looking good. We'll drop that in right there. A little bit of tree coverage coming back to the area. I do feel bad about having this big open field right here, but eventually we'll get there with trees. $307 left. Yeah, not looking good. Let's see if we can make some more money and start using the sawmill right here. And there's a reason I went with this sawmill here. That is because we're getting pretty full on our wood timber plantation things. I say pretty full, but 42,000 liters right here, 35,000 liters there, and 1,200 liters there, oddly. Don't know what's going on there. But now with all this extra wood right here, I can easily put it on selling right now, make a lot of money, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make products to open up these businesses and get them running. And looking inside this sawmill right now, industrial sawmill right here, makes wood planks, wood beams, planks long, wood delivery. I don't know what that is. I mean, we click on it, it's just wood for wood. Yeah, I was a little confused on that one. Oh well. The reason I'm getting this is because we need more planks long. Now, should I make rest of them? I don't see any harm in it, except for it doesn't run in parallel. So it's going to eat into the cycles per month. Let's just focus on planks long for right now and set that up on distributing, because I'm not going to move that myself, even though I was talking about it pretty recently. New day now, new me. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing all that work. Same as the wood chips. Let's move that over to distributing. That will be made. We got wood coming over here eventually, next hour. Let's go ahead and skip ahead to the next hour, see how much comes over here. It holds 250,000 liters. Quite a bit. I got a feeling it's going to be quite a bit of wood, and it is. I see it down there in the bottom right, 81,000 liters. I kind of thought a lot of the wood would come over here first because it's the closest one. I think that's how a lot of these priorities are working, as long as I leave them on the same priority, depending on what's the closest. But let's see if this thing runs pretty good. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night. Guess get back in my truck. Run super fast over here. Don't know why I need to get in my truck if I could just run up to the top of the house. No, actually, if you try to speed run like that up a hill, doesn't work. So it looks like it is easier to just take a truck. Driving up to the house here, and I realized we got negative $217. Ooh, that's not good. I don't know how I feel going to sleep with a negative bank account. I mean, do it all the time in real life, right? I'm sure I'm not the only one. But no, jokes aside, sadly, it should be fine on the game. Let's just see how much money we got in the morning. If I need to sell stuff off, we'll be selling it off in the morning. No big deal, because I'm pretty sure I don't have much to sell off. Someone did mention in the comments that their wife would not allow them to pull the trailer around back like this. Around the house, park it up here. They'd have to park it down there with the equipment. And I'm like, you know what? This is a perfect world. It's a video game, so I'm going to say there's no wife. And yeah, no wife. Got a dog living up here in the mountains away from people. Perfect world, right? Speaking of that dog, let's feed that thing. Strider, there we go. Maybe one day I'll remember the name. Yeah, no, we definitely losing money there. Hey, there's actually one thing with this trailer that's just constantly been bothering me. It's those tires back there. I don't like how sucked in they are into the inside of the trailer. Maybe put some dualies on it type thing, or see if I can find some other tire setup. Let's do that real quick. I'm going to go into customize. Got the tires delivered. I don't even know which ones I'm getting yet, but let's just say I got them delivered. And hey, there we go. We go like some big old fat BKT ones, I guess. That just seems a little unnecessary. Okay, what options do they have for Lizard? Oh, I see. Well, there's dualies right there. Tandem. That's what I meant, tandem. I don't know what I'm saying half the time, right? And they do stick out all the way there. I would not want to change the tire on the inside of that, but it's all good. $1,500. Don't have enough money. What was I thinking? Gosh, I just zoned out. Thinking I always have money. Looks like it's time to make some money and then get some new tires, right? Going around picking up products from the production seems to be an everyday thing now, and I just realized I got cat trees being made. Forgot all about that, and they're also not spawning out. That is a little bit of an issue because they're just going to store there and fill up. Let's go ahead and grab a cat tree, or I think it's just one pallet. Oh man, we got to assemble these cat trees? Oh, well, good thing I ain't buying one. You've got to be kidding me. This one over here has planks long at 150 liters. This is the Flooring Factory, you know, Flooring Fantasies, where we make your dreams come true. Yeah, no, it's not looking like any dreams are coming true with only 150 liters of long planks in there. I really hope that sawmill's keeping up and actually making a difference. If not, I'm gonna have to probably put in a big industrial one. Not one that says industrial, one that's actually big and looks like industrial. Just realized I also don't have the furniture stuff spawning out either. I was like, hey, don't I own this over here? Why don't I see anything? Where's the button at? There we go. Jump in there real quick and set all that stuff up on spawning. I'm sure I'm going to have to assemble these two. They might come in pieces. I don't know. Just really surprised me because the doghouse all came as one. Turns out I do not have to assemble any of this. It all comes together. That is awesome. I mean, that does make sense. I mean, most of the furniture I buy that I have to actually assemble, yeah, that's usually the cheap stuff off of Amazon. And speaking of that, I actually have some new end tables for the living room that I need to put together. Either the barrels spawn around the back of this building, or I also forgot to turn that on spawning. Let's find that out. Now it's spawning, and it looks like the spawn point might be full. Looks like they are around back, which I kind of thought so because it's a pretty large drive turnaround area right there. Not sure if I can still make it with this truck though. Yeah, no, looking like we got plenty of room. I don't know why I was second guessing myself. Oh, look, the bathtub. I want to look at that thing. Actually, you know what? Let's look at all these. We got our barrels, we got our buckets, bathtub, yeah, and more barrels. 2,600 liters of barrels sitting there, not spawning out. What's going on? Okay, there it goes right there. I'm like, I thought they were 1,000 liters. Just taking forever. Loading area is full. Oh man, we're full on this trailer. That's a first. Never saw that coming. And there's a building there. Definitely didn't see that one coming either. Is this trailer really full? It's not. I mean, I see some spots on the back, even see a spot in the middle I could use. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll go back for those barrels. Also got to head up to the North Sawmill and see what products are up there to bring back. Looking at all these different types of items that is on this trailer here and seeing how high that goes up right there, over halfway up the screen. I want to see if I can make it go above the screen, like all the way up there to the weather, maybe even past it. Just keeps it going. That sounds pretty fun, pretty funny. I'd have to check out like one item of each to see if that would work. Sounds like something I might do before the series is over. We'll see. Got everything moved over here into storage, even though you can't see some of it in there. It's all in there. 75 pallets is actually inside this thing. It holds 250. I don't think this thing could hold 250, but whatever, we'll go with it. Let's find out what we can sell off for best sell prices right now. Get that sold off. Get out of this negative. I don't think I've been in the negative this whole series. Well, maybe at the beginning, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem normal. It just doesn't seem like I have. This is looking like a pretty good payday. Quite a bit of things are on this trailer. I did mention I would like to be able to have a full trailer coming over here to sell off at some point, and it is definitely getting closer and closer to that. Maybe one day it'd be multiple trips heading over to that point, but that's not the day. I was coming into here to check out how many planks long are we actually making at our new sawmill. Then I saw, hey, planks are a little full there, so let's go ahead and set that on spawning. Should probably go up there and grab those, put them in storage. Guess we're making more planks than we actually need. Now, where's that new sawmill at? That new sawmill is making a little over 22,000 liters of planks long each month. That's pretty good, I think. I mean, it doesn't look good in some of the productions, but maybe it's filling up other productions before distributing out everywhere. I don't know what's going on exactly, but I do believe it's enough to get all these productions in down full. And we will probably see that with the winter months being here. I usually skip them kind of because, I mean, who likes to drive in the snow, right? So we'll probably be skipping the next couple of months and see all those productions fill up, hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully, with some planks long. And gosh, I have said planks long so much more in my life than I ever thought I would. But we're going to go ahead and sell this off right here, hopefully all in one, and it was all in one. That's what I'm talking about, $38,552, and I did not check my mini-map to see if there was a train coming. I'm going to get hit with it again. It doesn't matter even if I got the mini-map up or not. Still thinking about that. But finally out of the negative, up to 34,000. I got a feeling that's not going to last long because we are losing money fast each month. What am I losing money on now that I think about it? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Also gonna go ahead and customize this trailer before I forget. Pretty cheap to customize it. Just was forgetting about it. I'm gonna also add another axle too, because all that weight we're carrying, it just doesn't seem right. Oh man, I need to make sure I put that gooseneck back on there, because that would not be good. And I'm probably gonna remove the ramps, maybe. I don't use them. Let's leave them. $3,000, customize that. That's gonna look a little better. More axles means more weight I can carry, right? Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 17 on our journey to rebuilding Silverrun Forest. And I may have made a huge mistake. Okay, there's no doubt that I may have made a huge mistake. I definitely did. The last few episodes that's been released, people have been commenting saying, hey, I need to build the roller coaster. I need to build it. I need to get started on it. All kinds of stuff like that. I wasn't ignoring you. I ended up recording ahead. I wish y'all would have told me on episode 1. Because these are going to be the last 2 episodes. I don't care how long I make them. I got some goals this episode, then I'm going to have one big ridiculous goal next episode. Let's turn that off for a second because it's kind of loud. I'm going to end up playing for a very long time on that last episode trying to build that roller coaster because I guess y'all already know it's coming and y'all already know it's going to take a while. But looking here in this building right here, can't see it. Let me step a little bit more forward. 204 pallets. When I left y'all last episode, I went ahead and ran around picking up pallets, skipped through some months. It is now March. Let's see here. Ended the last episode in January, skipped all the way to March off camera, moving products to storage. So let's go ahead and start selling some of these products off to make some money. We only got $19,000. And this pallet storage right here went from 55 pallets all the way up to this 204. Yeah, that's how much I moved. That was a lot. I'm sure some of it's a good sell price, so let's figure that out. Well, some of it, I guess. We got carton rolls, $41,000 worth. I mean, that's probably a full trailer right there, maybe. I mean, those things are pretty big as far as pallets go. And then metal, $26,000 worth. Paper rolls. Okay, let's just go with carton rolls and paper rolls to start with. I got quite a bit of trips I'm gonna have to make, but we're gonna start there. Here we go. Got 8 pallets total, 4 of the paper, 4 of the carton. And if you're counting right there, you may notice this is not 8, this is only 7. Well, here's the 8th one right there. It snapped to it, it worked. I'm gonna go with it as long as I can drive it over there to Elm Creek. Let's get all this sold off, and I am hitting a little resistance here and there, but it's all good. I'll see y'all over there for the sale. Oh, a little bump there. Gotta go ahead and drive right over this, try to get it all sold off at once, and it did. $80,511. Just realized I didn't have that mini map on. But somebody did point out in one of the comments that you couldn't see the train anyways. It kind of disappeared last second. And I won't check the mini map, even if I do got it on half the time. So, hey, we're up to $100,232. Now, that is enough money to buy a few things, maybe. You know what? Let me get one more sell, and then we'll go buy a couple things. I'm actually going to buy 3 productions this episode. One of them being the Boatyard, which I believe costs the most, but 2 of them cost about the same price as what I've been paying for one production all the way up till now. Right around there. We'll see that in just a minute after we sell some more off. Bowls and chairs here, best sell price over at the Sunnyside Cafe. Been over here once already, and this is not a good place to pull in and out of. And we got this lady walking across right here. Come on, get out of the way, ma'am. Jeez. Ooh, happy scoop. I want some ice cream now. All those pallets right there selling off, giving us $19,823, bringing us up to $120,000, which I believe now is enough money to buy 2 productions. And I did say I'm going to buy 3 of them. Let's just go ahead and get those 2 knocked out, see what all they need, get them up and running, and then we'll focus on the last one. Here's the first thing I'm going to go ahead and buy. This is a framing company or something like that. Bassinger framing, I guess? We're going to go with that. $50,000. Oh, Art Accessories Factory. That's what that is. Okay. Don't know exactly what I was thinking was going to be in there, but it looks like it says picture frame and easel. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. But across the street, for a little bit more than $50,000, I think, is going to be the Shingle Company. Yeah, shingles, you know, the stuff you put on roofs, not the stuff you got on your body. Oh, $70,000. Do I got enough? I guess I do. Wow, I got $55 left. I did not know how much money I had coming into purchasing this place right here. First, we'll take a quick look in here, see what needs to come over here. It looks like planks long. Of course it's planks long. It's always planks long. Well, that's set up on distributing, I think. Then looking in the art accessories, it's taking planks long. I mean, how could I ever doubt that? I'm gonna go ahead and set these over on spawning. That way I can grab them, go get them sold off whenever they do get made. Of course, I'll do the same thing for the shingles. I think the shingles I might actually end up needing for some of these next steps. Either this episode or the next one. Might need to start saving those. I've got one more production left to buy, and if y'all been paying close attention and know this map, either I forgot something or I don't know, I'm just wrong, but here's the boatyard right here. This is what we're going to go after next. Now, it does have some required materials down there in the bottom right, kind of hard to see. I believe there's 2 stages to these required materials. Did do a quick lookup on this, but I do need to buy the production if I want to make the money off of these boats being sold. I guess I can launch the boats, make the boats, but I won't make any money from it, from what I heard. But $125,000. Yeah, well, you got a little ways to go there. Let's go see what else I can sell off and possibly make some more money. I don't think I'm going to make it anytime soon. Following the purchase of that boatyard leads me into the big, huge mistake I made. That is the whole thing with me not bringing any supplies over to the roller coaster. Because I was going to save this roller coaster for the last episode. Still going to. I'm just going to regret it a lot. Because I keep hearing it takes a lot of materials. I guess I got a very long time playing on that last episode. I wasn't exactly expecting to make a bunch of money from this product right here. That's going to be wood. $312,000 in storage right now. Now, that does count the storage that's actually in the sawmills, which I can't exactly use. Well, you know what? That new sawmill I could take and use, but I'm not going to worry about it. Or am I? Nah, I'm not going to. So it says 285,000 liters of wood. I'm not going to sell off that much. I don't have that much to sell off. Let's look at those productions that does have some sell off. It's the timber plantations. We got about 20,000 right here. We're going to go ahead and set that on selling. One above it, 14,000, set that on selling. The one above that, only 1,000. I'll set that on selling anyways, even though it's not much. Let's go ahead and jump over to the next hour, see how much that money goes up from that $55. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of fee with the automatic selling, but that's going to save me a lot of time because that stuff takes a long time to check out. Took us up to $37,148. Well, even though I only had 55 there, I don't know that math very quickly off the top of my head, so I'll slap that number up there for you. Now let's see what else I can sell off, and I can probably keep that wood on selling for a little bit because all the sawmills are full. I've been thinking I need to go on a diet, and probably after seeing my truck lean like that, yeah, I probably should go on a diet, but no, it's not because of me, it's because of the load I got back here. Whole bunch of metal. And those dog houses and those bird houses do, of course, weigh a lot. That's really what's weighing me down, not the metal. But now we're going to go get all this sold off at Elm Creek. It's going to be a pretty good payday. Now, I don't think I should sell off all that metal that I have in storage because I've got a feeling I'm going to need it. Oh well, let's sell it. Going through, selling it off now. Let's see exactly how much we get. Now I know I'm not worried about the train because it was actually ahead of me. $90,470, taking us up to $127,000. I don't think that was enough. I think I needed $150. I'll go run over there, double check that real quick. Because if I need $150, gotta find some more stuff to sell off. But if I don't need $150 and I only need $125, we are good. I just looked at it a little bit ago. Why can't I remember this stuff? Looks like it is only $125,000. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and buy that. Building has been purchased. Still got to bring all that stuff over here like I was saying before. Let's get all that material, start bringing it over. Of course, I sold off all my metal, so I'm going to have to make a trip up to the mine shaft. There are 2 stages to building the boat, and I got everything I need except for the metal. I need to go get almost 2,000 liters of metal, and there will be a few things left over here. Just a couple of these items will have a little partial percentage left over. Same as that metal. It's all good. Let's go ahead and dump off all this right here, and whatever's left over on the trailer, I'll take off, throw in storage inside this building right here probably, as that's what I mean by storage. And I think I just drive straight over this possibly. Yes, I do. Looks like it is all coming out. That is perfect. I wonder if it will take the extra and just kind of store it, or I gotta keep it. I don't know how exactly that would work. That'd be cool if they kept the extra. It looks like they are keeping the extra because I do know a few of those were over the amount I needed. Looking at the way this works, it's got it in storage. Oh, I wonder if I could just bring it over here automatically without having to drive over here. Let's see here. Where's that trigger thing? You know, I don't think I got a trigger thing for it. Can I go to Boatyard inside this right here? Nope, not looking like it. I guess it's not a normal production. I wonder how high that storage will go up because I'm really interested in that. I have no idea, but it looks like it's just working as a normal storage, as in a production. That's what it looks like. Let's just go ahead and get some metal over here, and hopefully I got a couple of pallets up there. If I don't, I gotta skip some time. I ended up having to skip some time. It is now afternoon, and the money in the top right is dropping. It's dropping every single hour. I'm not liking that, but I only got 2,000 liters of metal here. Only 2,000 liters. That's because that's all that came out in that short amount of time. So kind of worried that the metal might be a little bit of the issue with these productions or stages being built for the roller coaster. All I want to do is get one boat done. Just one. Just give me one. Now here's a question. How do I see the second stage? Because this is stage 1 of 2. Do I got to wait for it all to disappear or what? And looking at the chart, it does actually require some fabric that I don't have. So I will be importing that fabric, but the other stuff I do have, and I should have enough of right now in storage. I guess I got to wait. It's just a waiting game right now. Let's see exactly where that goes down next month, because we'll just head back to the house, take a quick little nap, and see where we're at there. Back over here the next morning at the Boatyard, and it looks like it's barely made any progress. I did look a little more up about it. It says it just takes a couple of days for the boat to be built, but at this rate, I don't think that's true because there is still quite a bit of materials in storage there. I don't know how I feel about that. And it also says it launches at 2 p.m., so I guess I could jump back over here at 2 p.m. to make sure I don't miss a launch. And another bad thing is we're down to negative $2,000. I got a lot of materials to move around. Let's make some more money. I really want to see that boat launch. Might not get to it though. First thing I'm going to do is set up all the wood on selling that we have, and of course jump over the next hour. That's an easy way to make money, right? We're up to $49,300. It's been a while since I had to get something out of here and actually manually move some of this stuff around. But it looks like our tree nursery that builds the tree saplings for our huge tree production is actually about out of seeds. Don't know if I got any in storage or if I got to go buy some. And yeah, it looks like we got 5,000 liters here in storage. I guess it's just not shipping over quite fast enough. Let's go ahead and see if I can get those seeds loaded up in here. Find those, get those. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm going to find the seeds, get them loaded up in there, get them over to the tree nursery. Hopefully that is enough, or I'll just buy some more. No big deal. I think we got the money, and I'm actually about to make a lot more money here in just a second. There's actually 2 ways I'm going to make a bunch of money. One of them being from this industrial sawmill. Yes, I said that right. There's actually 250,000 liters of wood in there, and this one does allow me to change it over to selling. So I'm going to do that real quick, make a ton of money. Gosh, I don't even know how much it's going to be. It's going to be a lot, but there's also some iron ore right here. Iron ore. We're full over there in the iron furnace. Guess what? All the leftovers is coming over to sell too. Here's an industrial sawmill. Change that from storing to selling. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot. I don't even know if I want to do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it anyways. There we go, up to $282,000. That's what I'm talking about right there. And of course, let me remember not to sell that off. We'll leave that as storing. Iron ore over here to sell off, and I do not have the follow me mod going this time where I'm about to lose some metal behind me, but almost 90,000 liters here. That's going to be a pretty good payday, and I'm going to spend all this money right here. That's $87,946. We got $370,000 in the top right, and yes, I did say I'm going to spend all this money most likely. I need to get a fleet of transportation vehicles. That way I can start getting this to move a little bit faster. Skipping time pretty fast here. That number in the bottom right is going down pretty fast. Looks like this boat is also being built more and more, and yes it is. I just saw a little piece spawn in across the top there. I mean, I'm sure something else spawned in. I just didn't notice it before. I guess this is going to take a while. Let's go ahead and sleep another day, another night, another month, because I really want this boat to be built. It's getting closer. We're now in May, just little by little, and I'm actually thinking maybe sleeping does not help it build any, because I don't know, those numbers still seem pretty high. I'll definitely check that in the editing and the recording and everything, because I don't know if those numbers actually dropped as I slept overnight, at least not as fast as they're dropping while I'm skipping them hours. With $366,000 up there, I did say I wanted to buy kind of like a fleet of vehicles, transportation vehicles. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. We're over at the store. Let's see if anything's on sale. Probably shouldn't get something on sale if I want it to be a fleet and make them all matching, but oh well. Maybe I'll get a good deal on something, and I'm not too worried about it. Now, there's a semi here. Not going to go the semi route. I want to go something a little smaller, a little compact, because some of these corners that this auto drive course is going to try to make is probably not looking good. So we're going to keep it pretty simple. Let's see what kind of truck I can get with a flatbed built onto the back that has auto load. That would be one of these right here, or this right here, or this right here. What's the difference? Okay, this one's 500 horsepower. I like that. What else do I got out there? I believe I get some sort of flatbed option for the TLX. I just haven't messed with that very much. You know what? Let's give it a try. Why not? First thing I want to do is I want to see about the flatbed option. Looks like we got some auto load stuff right here. Yes, right there is some auto load. Does it load the items I want it to load? It's looking like it's not going to. Oh, wait, nope, there they are. They're on there. All those items from the Platinum expansion is down on there. That works out great. So let's see if I can figure this out. I'm going to look at this first because I don't know what I need to do after this. Now, I'm a little concerned here. Don't know how well this is going to work out because it looks like it might only load up one item at a time, kind of like my pickup truck is doing. Yeah, let's not go this route. Not gonna do that because, like I was saying, it looks like it only holds one item like my pickup truck. Yep, no, I don't think there's just normal flatbed on there somewhere that I can slap on the back of the truck. Not exactly seeing it. Got some auto load here for bells, mini auto load bells or something like that. And I don't want no big semi-trailer to pull around. Let's find a different route now. And that's going to be back to the route I was mentioning at first. Let's go ahead and buy this. Get the little trailer that goes along with it. Did say I don't want the trailer, but it's a small trailer. It's going to work out great, I think. Change that license plate, $130,000. That's ours. Let's see if I can find the trailer that goes with it. And it is right here. Pretty awesome. I get combinations. Bam, there. Auto load for pallets. We'll go with that. Maybe there's an extension to it. Not seeing it. We'll just stick with auto load for pallets. And then I'll buy that for almost $40,000. And these two together should be able to grab quite a bit of stuff and not get caught up on anything. Not exactly sure why my blinker's on there. Can I turn that off? No, I guess not. But either way, it's going. Got a driver following the auto drive course all the way up to the old sawmill up there. We're going to pick up some stuff. That's exactly why I want to get a fleet together. Because I got a lot of trips to make. Not just this trip to the old sawmill, trip to the paper factory, trip to the iron furnace, all that stuff. So there's going to be a lot of auto drive going on, trying to help me out here. While this is going, I'm not just going to sit here doing nothing. I still got to go around the town picking stuff up. And I'll do that in the old truck and gooseneck trailer, and looks like I got a worker stuck here. I guess all this stuff being in the way will not allow it to go to the unload point for the mine shaft. No big deal, right? Not loaded up the best, but the idea here is this is just kind of an automatic thing. We're going to send this back over to the... Let's see here. I don't have anything set up for my storage area, but I do have something that's already built into the map, which is the shop. We'll take that over to the collection point. Yeah, that might do it. I need to start cutting down on these daily tasks, which I got to come over and pick stuff up. One way to do that is send stuff up on automatic selling, and a few of these things can be set on automatic selling. Not much, but just a few. The few items I know I will not need for the roller coaster, I will go ahead and set on selling instead of spawning. That would happen to be all of these items inside here, for instance. Now the ones that are spawned out, let me go ahead and grab those. I'll put them in storage. I don't want to fill up my storage too much, because there's no fun in that, right? Now I really need the room for other items. Over here at this production, I'm actually going to need some staircase railing. Will not need the pepper grinder, will not need the bowl, and it does not run in parallel. So let's just go ahead and disable the pepper grinder and bowl one. Why not? That's going to actually pump out our staircase railing production quite a bit more. Not 100% sure if I needed this or not, but went ahead and spent, I believe, another $170,000 getting another truck set up. I'm going to use this one to run up to the furnace area and grab the pallets up there. Maybe I need the trailer, maybe I don't. I do believe those pallets will stack on this setup right here compared to them not stacking previously. I see a future issue happening, and that is this being full. Got 228 pallets out of 250 in here. Let's go ahead and get some out that I know I will not be using in the future episodes. Those are the ones that I actually set up on automatic selling. So that's going to clear up some space. Not much, but it'll clear up some. I don't have much here, and I don't really care about going over down creek for best sell price. Let's go ahead and just stop over here at the sell everything. Hopefully everything will sell off here. Not sure exactly how all that's going to work. Looks like it's working pretty good. Oh, can I get it all in one sell? Looks like I can. Pretty good. $35,324. And that took us up to $109,000 in that top right. I mean, I ain't too worried about the money. I think I'm going to be good, especially with some of these items being on selling every single hour. That's probably going to counteract against the loss I already got going that I've been noticing over the last few episodes, each hour, each day. Looks like these will not double stack on there. I actually thought they were Euro pallets, but they're actually called metal pallets. Unfortunate there. Oh well, Euro pallets would double stack on here if they were labeled as Euro pallets. This is the last little bit of extra stuff I got out of storage. I'm gonna go ahead and sell off. Let's see if it all goes in one, and looks like it did. I like that. $16,595. Let's head over to the Boatyard to see exactly where that's at on the production of this boat. Man, I got a feeling it's gonna take a lot longer still. Not looking bad. Boat's coming along pretty nicely. Kind of wish I could jump up there and look at this. Can I get up there somehow? I mean, I'm not exactly seeing any way up there. I'm sure I'll see it pretty good once it leaves. I'm gonna do a little test thing here. We got about 2,000 liters of those planks long, planks, all that stuff right there. I'm gonna go to sleep. Let's see what it looks like in the morning. Looks like it does run overnight. Awesome. So, that answers that question. I ain't gotta check that in editing. Even though I'll probably still check it, because I'll forget I talked about this. Nah, but we're almost there to the next stage. Let's go ahead and fast forward some time. Get to that next stage, because I am so excited to make this dang boat. Taking forever. Only one item left. That is the metal. Oh, and it's going slow. Now, I do know the next items I need. I know what they are. I should probably get them over here, but I'm going to wait and see exactly how much they require, and then I'll get them over here. Coming up to the end of the first stage. Yes, I said first stage. Oh, wait, is that all the stages? Oh, man, is it launching? There's no way it's launching. Hold up, wait a minute. The pictures showed there was 2 stages. What's going on here? Oh, okay, it just gets out here, and now there's a second stage. Got it. I need wood beams, floor tiles, fabric. Looks like I got enough wood beams, floor tiles. Need to buy some fabric, and we'll do that right now. We'll import that stuff over there where I talked about that one episode importing some pallets. Well, you know what? I can't directly buy it there. Never mind. I was about to say, or can I buy it there like I did last time around? Nope, not an option. So we'll go over there, buy some pallets, get them delivered, get them loaded. Probably get quite a bit because it looks like it holds some storage in there. Why not just fill up the storage? Well, these are costing a pretty penny. $18,000 per pallet? Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and buy, I don't know how I feel about this, but I'll buy 3 of them. Gosh, that is a lot. Maybe we're only going to be building 1 boat here. Now, I really shouldn't be buying these pallets. I should be producing this and having sheep and stuff like that, but this just seemed like the easier route. Obviously, the easier route. Not the best price, though. And I'm also a little bit tired of running a bunch of sheep around because I got a $10 million sheep challenge going on right now. I'm doing enough with sheep over there. I don't want to do it here either. Wow, I did not see that. Look at that. In the bottom right there, wood beams. I got 230 liters of storage. They require... Oh, it says 230 now. It was saying 231 a second ago. I don't think I got enough wood beams in there. Let me go ahead and start stocking some more of those items up real quick, just to be on the safe side. Now that I think about it, why play it safe? It's not like the boat's going to launch this month anyways. Let's go ahead and fast forward some time, watch that stuff go down. Oh, I don't even know if it's going to launch next month because look at that fabric right there. Oh, man, that's taking a while to go down too. I'm just going to stay here, not going to sleep. Nope, we're staying here all night long. Come on, please, please. It said it takes a couple of months. What is their definition of a couple? Mine was like 2 or 3. I mean, if you is 3, 2 is a couple. What are they talking about? Getting closer to 2 p.m., getting closer to having this complete, so I want to keep a close eye on it, make sure I don't miss the launch. Oh, hey, it looks like the cell's all together, and it's saying 0 liters of wood beams needed. I think I might need to bring some over here, unfortunately. 60 liters left of fabric needed for this, and obviously I think I need some wood beams because it's not going away at 0. I'm gonna go grab those wood beams. We definitely missed this launch today. Looks like it's gonna be happening tomorrow. That metal beams did go away down there in the bottom. Looks like the fabric's almost done. Let's watch it just in case it does decide to launch. I highly doubt it will. It does say 2 p.m. and we'll see if it moves into the next stage. Don't know if it's launching. I think it's just going down there getting ready to launch. Ooh, once it falls past that, it's gotta... Oh, okay, it's done. I was like, it's got to launch once it falls past that because there's no stopping that. Yeah, looks like tomorrow, 2 p.m., we got a boat launch. Let's go ahead and get to that point. Check that out. Not going to worry about building another boat. It even has a countdown on there, launching in 22 hours, 40 minutes. Got just a few more minutes left till this boat does launch. Kind of a bummer that you can't start building the second one. I really thought this would be kind of a profitable production, but it's not exactly looking like it. Let's go ahead and get into fly mode, get a better view of this as it launches. Why not? Seems like a great thing to do, right? And they are launching it backwards. Why are you launching it backwards? Come on, go forwards. Come on, speed up that time. There it goes. It's moving now. Liking that. Man, took forever. This is definitely a long episode. And I got a feeling that roller coaster is going to take even longer. Maybe? I don't know. Once that material goes in there, maybe it will actually be finished with it instead of having to go in there slowly like building this boat was. But also you're building a coaster, so it might take a while there too. Oh man, sold products. Holy cow, $433,457. Something's wrong there. That doesn't seem right because my money didn't even go up that much on the top right. Yeah, maybe there's a decimal place wrong there. But hey, next up, last up, this roller coaster over here. I'm really regretting this decision to do it so late and do it all in one episode. Only because y'all have been commenting about it, and of course I would have figured out how bad this would have been after doing that Boatyard. I really should have started with those, or just did little by little throughout each episode. Because that took a while. Quite a while. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 18 of rebuilding Silverrun Forest, and this should be our last episode. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. Either way, this might be a long one because I saved the worst for last. Yes, the worst for last, because I didn't realize how hard it would be to build these productions like the sailboat or even build the roller coaster, but a lot of people have warned me, and I didn't catch those warnings in time, let's put it that way. So it's time to try to rebuild this roller coaster as I cry. Let's see how long it takes, though. We are currently in the month of August, and $204,000 on top right now. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about money at all. I just got to worry about what's in the bottom right there. It says roller coaster. Need some wood beams, planks along, metal, floor tiles, staircase railing. Let's get all that stuff over here. I believe it will hold extra if it's anything like that boat one was. I don't know if... I just don't know what happens to the extra. I'm not even sure what happened to the extra last time on the sailboat one. Didn't check that. But, yeah, let's start grabbing that stuff, getting it over here. It's gonna take a minute. Before I get on that roller coaster, there's one issue I need to address, and that is our tree nursery ran out of materials. I believe it ran out of seeds. I'm gonna go ahead and get all that stocked up and back up and running, see what all it's missing. Don't know if I necessarily need any more of these trees. Just want to be on the safe side, make sure I keep them running just in case I need them. The more I think about it, the more I'm thinking, hey, maybe I should work on that roller coaster first, because if it does take it slowly like it did over at the sailboat, I'm just wasting time right now. Not only was that out of seeds, also had to get some manure. But yeah, let me get those pallets, get them over there real quick, and then I'll worry about topping all that stuff off all the way. I believe I got everything I need. Let's just pull up over here, unload, and then I will see exactly how that looks. And somebody did say I get paid for this material too. Pretty excited about that one. Well, I mean, I guess I don't really need the money, but hey, looky there, $25,000 for that. A little more products going on there. $3,000 for that one right there. Grand total, I add those two together, whatever that equals right there. Don't know, can't do the math that quick. Let's see here, 28,300 and something. Yeah, I didn't see it long enough to figure it out. I know those are in storage. Looks like they will be passing over each hour too. Well, now it's the waiting game, right? No, I actually got to go around picking up products because I'm going to need them probably. Well, this ain't good. Looks like the storage is full. 250 pallets is inside there now. I don't know if I'm going to get another one in or just leave it. I mean, I got plenty of money to put another one in. Yep, 250 pallets. Let's go ahead and drop another one in. Why not? Here's one I'm going to go with. Something pretty simple. $10,000. Trying to save money. You know, every little bit counts, right? No, I really don't care about the money. But 250 pieces is what it holds. Works out great here. I have been looping around here quite a bit already. Might as well just go ahead and put the road there. This might not be good. Looks like it's not taking these three. Maybe I just overshot the trigger point. Nope. It's not taking these three. I don't even know what these are. Let's see exactly what they are. And then I'll probably trade them out with something that's inside the other one. Did not see that coming. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, it's on the trailer. Got a little confused there. This is the wood beams. Interesting. See, and that's got me a little worried. Will it take these prefab walls? I have no idea. I may have to switch a few items around that this building will take versus the other one. Just kind of confused. I mean, I thought that would work across all of them, and looks like the prefab walls are going in there. Perfect. Got a full trailer here, kind of a full trailer of different products throughout the town. Let's see if it all goes in there, and it does. Maybe there's just a mess up with those few pallets that didn't go in there. It's because it's kind of weird that they didn't go in there, and it seems to be taking everything else. Not sure what's going on there. I'll figure it out later. Still got tons of stuff to grab out of town. Once I get done there, we'll check on the roller coaster and then see about sleeping through the night. Another full trailer here. Just got a little bit left in the town, and hey, took all those products too. Kind of weird. Now, the little bit I got left in the town is just some shingles. I'll go grab those real quick, make sure they come out of the spawn point and everything. I believe I might actually have enough products in storage as far as what I need for this roller coaster, because I can see a liter count overall. I just can't see a liter count individually for each item. Now, of course, I could probably watch some YouTube video or find this information somewhere out there on YouTube or Google. But not too worried about it. Let's just go ahead and grab what I got left here and then check on that roller coaster. Checking on the coaster here, looks like there's still quite a bit of products in there. Wood beams is going to take a while, I'm guessing. And we are in August. So let's keep an eye on that, see how long it takes to actually build this roller coaster with us starting it in August. It is now November, dark and early, I guess, 8 a.m., a little dark. And we are on to the next stage here. I could tell because the wood beams is full again, 6,000 liters is what it requires. I'm gonna go ahead and work on getting all that stuff into here, but the way I'm gonna do it is I'm just gonna go grab it out of the town, bring it over here first, see how that works, and see if it takes the extra or not, I don't know. Change of plans, looking at it, really the only thing I got in town is floor tiles and staircase railing. Yeah, no point in that. I'm leaving everything overflowing in the productions right now, just trying to skip the time, get this done. Let's get this out of storage real quick, because I get it out of one storage building, most likely. I believe this is all I need to get to the next stage, and now that the sun's coming up some more, I actually realized, hey, there's some changes to this roller coaster, so we will take a quick look at that, fly around a little bit here in just a second. Oh man, didn't take it all in one swoop there, but there we go. What is that? I can do this math. I know I can. 17,000. Nope, that's 18,157? Maybe? Hopefully I'm right. I feel like I'm off. In the month of November here, progress. It is definitely coming along. I do not know exactly what all it looked like beforehand, but I don't think this was here. Now, if y'all don't know anything about this roller coaster here, there's a special surprise at the very end whenever you go to ride it, and yes, you can ride it. I believe you got to ride it 10 or 15 times, and then you get a special little gift, even on console. If you want super strength on console, that's how you do it. Just ran over there, checked on the roller coaster. It's not quite ready. I think we got another month and a half before it is ready, or 2 months. Probably going to be 2 months because it's easier to just sleep, right? Now, speaking of sleeping, I have not been sleeping at my house up there. Been sleeping in this tent. It's just very convenient, very easy. I like it a lot. Now, I don't know if I'd prefer sleeping in this versus the house, especially during these winter months whenever it's going to be nice and cold and the snow is falling right there in that little picture. I think it is almost over with. Required materials till next step. We got 72 liters left on those wood beams. It's going down, and let's get it close, and I want to kind of like zoom out and see what all gets built. Well, actually it builds it as it goes. It doesn't necessarily need to be done with that stage because looks like they did build more of it right here. Ooh, yes, that's looking nice. I'm assuming the last stage is going to be this last little bend loop right here, coming through here. Yeah, that does make sense. And of course, the sign, the famous Silverrun sign that's on the ground there, and roller coaster. Keeping a close eye on that in the bottom right. Let's see what our next items we need, and that will tell us right now, I think. Wait, what's going on? Why did it stop? I think I might need some more wood beams over here. Let me go grab those wood beams real quick. Speaking of wood beams, this is what's on the trailer that I could not actually put inside the storage, so we'll just drive that over there. Got 3,000 liters here, a little too much, but I'm sure I'll need it for the next part of the building of the roller coaster. All that went in there for $4,189. I wonder why I get paid for this one. Maybe I'll get paid for the boat one too if I didn't purchase the actual production. That does make sense now that I think about it more, because I did not purchase this actual building. So somebody's paying me to repair or bring the products over here for the repairs. Now we need some wood beams, planks long, metal, floor tiles, and staircase railing. Let's go grab that stuff. Pretty sure this is all I need to finish off the construction of the roller coaster. And I got tons left in storage. There's quite a bit actually. We'll take a quick peek at that here in just a second. I won't see exactly how much money value I got there, but $22,321 there. I definitely made sure to sell that off all as one because I'm tired of doing that math in my head. Gosh, I'm so excited to see this thing be built. I really want to look at it at nighttime, see if it lights up and everything. I don't know, the state fair came through pretty recently. Yeah, I think I just got it all on my mind. Maybe that's why I started this series now that I think about it more. Now in the month of March, just in time for summer to begin here in a little while, I guess. March, whether that be spring, I guess? I don't know what these months are. With this being in the Northwest, we'll see what the temperatures are in March. Anyways, looking down there in the bottom right, we're almost done with this building. Let's go ahead and get a quick look at it, see where it's at right now, and then fast forward some time and see it complete. Looking over here, it's almost to this portion right here. Now there's only a little bit left as far as I thought in this stage. There's quite a bit left to actually put up here. Huh, kind of interested to see what happens there. And I guess we'll see it live as I fast forward right here. Don't know exactly how much is left, but I'm gonna fast forward some time. Should be done pretty soon. Probably around noon, maybe before noon. Hopefully we can see this thing being built as it happens, as the time fast forwards. Or maybe I'm forgetting something and it's not moving at all. Or maybe I'm not supposed to be looking at it. It doesn't appear to be doing anything. Okay, why is it not doing anything? I'm a little worried. Hold up. Required materials again? Hold on, I thought there was only 3 stages. I don't know. The way this is listed, there are 11 steps to complete the construction. When you deliver everything that is required for the current phase of construction, you can't just continue with the delivery for the next construction stage. Well, blah, 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 whatever. It shows 3 images. It shows a steps 1 through 4, then step 5, and then steps 6 through 11. Interesting. Guess I need some more. I think I'm just going to start bringing it all over here. This should be everything for this next step, and now that I'm saying next step, maybe each one of those is a step towards this goal here. Looks like $12,770 sold off there. I don't know why those didn't sell off. They were right there in that area. Maybe I got just a little too far away, and yes, I did. We'll get a little extra at 1,895 there, looking in the bottom right. That's what I'm talking about, required materials next step. Okay, I guess I got to do that 11 times. Don't even know how many times I've done it already. Yeah, this is going to take a while. God, I can't believe I did this. Y'all should have told me on episode 1 to start with this. I wasn't doing anything with these productions, I was just letting them go. I kind of thought I was almost done. I thought those steps in the bottom right, I didn't think they were the steps. I thought those were the phases that I was seeing on the sheet that I was looking at. So with that being said, I kind of ran out of staircase railing. Almost. Getting close. And we're going through it a lot faster than I think I'm producing it. So let's get some of that over into storage, keep that production running. And the other productions I'm not going to worry about quite yet. Once I start getting low on those products, then I'll come get them and get them running faster. I guess I messed up a little bit there. I didn't have any planks long over here. Ooh, I really messed that one up. Let's go grab some planks long because we're going to be waiting on those planks long to finish off this next step. There's definitely more than I need, but I believe I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start bringing more over here than I actually need to make sure I keep it running whenever it starts up on the next stage or step, and I'm not over here to catch it at that point. I think that'd probably be the best thing to do. Let's go ahead and sleep another month away. Man, how many years is it going to take to build this roller coaster? Now in the month of June, it looks like the roller coaster is actually completed all the way as far as the track goes. Well, there's still more to do, and the planks long is still going in there. I'm hoping they all get in there before it gets too dark, and I can start bringing stuff over for the next step. And it did get just a little too dark. And wow, they require a lot more for this step right here. A lot more. Man, let's go ahead and just sleep. I'll pick it up in the morning. This step required quite a bit according to that list that was in the bottom right a little while ago, so that's why I got quite a bit of different things on this trailer right here. And I did go a little bit over, or a lot over, I don't know, with what I exactly needed as far as the products here. And oh man, it's not all going in there. And I'm definitely over that trigger point, so maybe I hit that max I need for that area. That's fine with me. If I could just do that, hey, I'll be happy with that. But 24,639 plus whatever this little bit's going to be here, 7,413. And looks like we are full in those areas. I'm going to go ahead and just take it over to sell everything. That way I don't have to put a partial back into the production. Or storage, not production. With the storage over here at the roller coaster kind of just maxing out whenever it gets enough material, I'm going to go ahead and start bringing over a lot of material. I mean, why not? If it's going to work that way, I'm going to let it do it that way. Oh, there we go. $5,502. Huh. I didn't realize anything else was selling off. Nothing else is selling off there. Kind of weird on that one. But, no. Oh, something sold there for $0. That's kind of a weird one. I don't know what's going on there. I guess it's just getting maxed out and it won't take any more storage or products. That might be what's happening. Let's just leave this parked here. We're going to go ahead and skip to the next month. Now, in the month of August, it's been 1 year since I started this journey of building this roller coaster, or rebuilding it. But now on the bottom right there, looks like that's all about to go away as far as this required step. And it did. Looks like I need a bunch of the same stuff over again. All over again. Yeah. Let's just keep grabbing it. Make sure I got it all in there. Here's the big issue with what I was doing there. I was wanting to sell off whatever is left because I thought it was done, but it's obviously not done. And I don't want to put any partials back into those storage buildings because that just makes more things for me to click through. I'm going to dump them out here on the ground for now. If I need any shingles or chairs, I'll come back over here and grab them. Let me make sure that production's good to go, and then I guess sleep another month. I wish I had a number of what step I was on. That'd be pretty nice. Give me an idea of how much longer I got of this torture. But no, wow, that didn't take all that. That's interesting. Why did it not take all that? Don't know. But it's still kind of going in there slowly. Let me just pull out over here real quick and we'll get a total right there, $17,686. Let's go ahead and sleep away this month right here. See what all I got to do next. Now in the month of September, it looks like it jumped over to the next requirement, which is the same, I guess? Yeah, that's it's like the same thing over and over and over again. Now I don't even know where all this stuff is going because I'm not exactly seeing much being upgraded or updated. Maybe I'm just missing it. I'm really just keeping an eye on this roller coaster sign. That's all I'm really watching or noticing. I guess overstocking it is kind of paying off because I don't need to bring much over here. And I got some leftover buckets. That's interesting. But $19,274 in sold products right there. Man, we are going to be millionaires by the time we're done here because $726,000 on the top right. Looking good. I like it. Now, I did bring those buckets over, and I tried to dump those buckets off there, but it didn't seem to be working. Maybe there's a total amount of storage I can actually have inside here, and I might have already passed it because I'm not seeing buckets anywhere in the storage. It's needing buckets, though, and they're sitting right there on that trailer. This might be an issue. The bucket one in the bottom right did go down, and I'm not seeing bucket anywhere in storage. So I'm assuming the storage is not showing everything that's actually in storage. That's what I'm assuming. Got another stage of the same old thing over and over and over again. Let's go ahead and fast forward some time, see if each one of these does go down. I'm watching them all, trying to find out if any of them aren't going down, and they appear to all be going down, even though the storage is not showing them all. For example, I don't see anything about wood beams in storage, but the required materials for the next step, wood beams is going down. I think we're good for a minute. No idea what stage I'm on, but it's still going. It's still going. Month of November here. Gosh, I wonder how many years it's going to take. Oh man, did that R just disappear? Yeah, it did. Wait, where did it go? Oh, is it going up there? I think it is. Yeah, that R right here just disappeared a second ago. Cool. I like it. Now in December, did end up running out of wood beams, had to get those brought over here, and they are over here now. So let's go ahead and fast forward and see what the next step is. I got a feeling it's going to be the same step. The building of this roller coaster has stopped in one area, that is the planks. I am completely out in storage and over here at the roller coaster, obviously. But I ain't out at the sawmill, so let's head up to the sawmill, go grab what I got over there. 15,000 liters of planks. I wonder if I should put them all in there. I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. I hope I don't lose these products later on. Hope there's no max to the storage. I hope this doesn't hurt me in any way. That's basically what I'm trying to say there. Hopefully this helps me more than it hurts me. And of course, it probably won't take it all either. It ended up taking all that. That's kind of crazy. $17,383. Ooh. Yeah, I did not picture it taking all that, but I guess it's used for more steps besides this. The next stage of operations is probably where it's going to be used at. Hey, looky up there. Might be kind of hard to see, but it does say roller coaster now. Awesome. The R's are all gone. The one, well, the R's, I say R's. There was one over there, and there was one right here in this box. Those are all gone now. All the letters are gone, it appears. Coming together pretty nicely. No way, no way, no way. All done. That's what I'm talking about right there. It says ride is waiting. Okay, turns out I had quite a bit of extra materials in there. Let's get this truck out of the way, parked up out of the way, and we are gonna ride that roller coaster. So excited for that. I gotta figure out a way to get Auto Sim Crew on a roller coaster. I think he's scared of them or something along those lines. I'm not sure. Kind of picking that up in the comments. I don't know. Maybe like 1 million likes, he'll have to go on there. Just kidding, 1 million likes ain't gonna happen. But anyways, let's go check this out. Pretty excited about this. And yeah, I believe you got to ride it like 10 times or 8 or something like that. What's this do over here? Oh, the ride always wins. Okay, hold on, wait a second. Let's read from the top, not the bottom. You think it's safe in your pocket, but the ride always wins. That's pretty cool. I like that. We're going to ride this bad boy. Starts in 0 seconds. Yay! Well, unfortunately, I have that courseplay thing in the way, but here we go. I love that sign. Wait, let's discuss this. Well, there's no discussing it now. Ooh, that's pretty fast. Starting to feel a little sick. Oh gosh, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up everywhere. Why is this hurting my eyes? Whee! Well, that was fun. Now let's just do that multiple times and then get super strength. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. It's actually done though. The roller coaster is built. Everything on Silverrun Forest is done. We have officially done it. All productions purchased, everything built, boat built, roller coaster built. I don't know if I'm missing anything. Yes, it wasn't 100% self-sufficient. Yes, I didn't actually do a bunch of forestry work. I guess I could have made it go on a lot longer and last a lot longer for me to do, but this is some goal I wanted to do for a while now, ever since this map came out. Just never found the time to do it. Mainly because I think I was going to be doing the forestry work manually and it was just going to take forever. Obviously, it would take forever. And that's probably why I backed out every single time. But now it's done before FS25 comes out. I'm glad I got it done. And I really want to thank y'all so much for riding along with this journey. Riding along. Just got done riding a coaster. But nah, I really do want to thank y'all. If y'all made it from the start to the end, really do appreciate it. If y'all are watching this on the Supercut and made it start to the end, thank you so much. Either way, that's it for this series. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section. They're always welcome, very much appreciate it, and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.